Oh yeah, he's gonna gut that team.
I'm about to go level up, I cannot settle for nothing, I never been regular, always knew I could do better, I finally made it this far and I'm not looking back. They didn't see all the time that I put in, now me and the money are way too attached. Still rapping 919, the city is mine and I put it all on the map. Coming for what I deserve, I put in the work, now I'm about to level up. Been on my grind since 2013, now the way that I live, I feel like a king. 24 hours, I'm locked in, I'm feeling like Kobe, getting these rings.
They bring six, Smith underneath, and they get it. Thornton.
Nothing left on my bucket list, but I'm grinding like I'm still in the basement. Ain't nobody who working harder, money tall like Wembanyama. They be talking from the sidelines while I'm on the court, I've been a baller. I'm about to go level up, I cannot settle for nothing, I never been regular, always knew I could do better, I finally made it this far and I'm not looking back. They didn't see all the time that I put in, now me and the money are way too attached. Still rapping 919, the city is mine and I put it all on the map. Coming for what I deserve, I put in the work, now I'm about to level up. Always knew my potential, hop in the Porsche and there ain't no rental. Came a long way from studying dental, now I got plaques inside of my bedroom. Already know where I've been headed, I took my risk and I don't regret it. They showing me love, I'm showing it back. With every song I've been getting better, I know nothing that's good come free. No 9 to 5, I work all week, put in my time and it keep paying off. I've been getting paid every time I speak. Used to have dreams of getting these ends, now I make the money go work for me. Can't stop now cause I got what I wanted, ain't nothing I need in my life but peace. I'm about to go level up, I cannot settle for nothing, I never been regular, always knew I could do better, I finally made way too attached. Still repping 919, the city is mine, and I put it all on the map. Coming for what I deserve, I put in the work, now I'm about to level up.
Truth with somebody who they loved and treasured. But that's because
Raider Nation, salute to the chat, salute to the mods in the chat, man, salute to everybody here on the panel. Really do appreciate you guys. Harvey, Aaron, and Mike, you guys are more than welcome. Give a shout out before we get started.
Yes, it's the #1 Raider stunner. What? Salute Dustin. Salute Aaron. Salute Saturn Raider Mike. And to salute everybody in the chat. And I'm ready to rock and roll with some Raiders content. So in the words of MC Hammer, let's turn this mother out.
Salute to Dustin. Salute to Harvey. Salute to Sacktown Raider Mike. Salute to everybody in the chat. Seth. Thank you again, Dustin.
Yeah, salute to everybody in the panel. Dustin, thanks for having me on. Aaron, always good talking to you. Harvey, same with you. Always good talking to you. And thank you to the chat for hanging with us. Salute to all you diehard MRFers out there. All you diehard MRF and Raiders fans. Love you all.
Hell yeah. Salute to all you guys in the chat, man. Salute to Drox. Salute to Seth. Salute to Anthony. Salute to all you guys, man. Really do appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys commenting, talking. Really do appreciate it. So 831 Raiders, salute to you too, bro. Ghostface, salute. Really do appreciate you guys, man. So we were going to talk about AJ Brown, which we'll probably talk about him still even here in a little bit, but for the most part in the beginning, salute Jack Hanna. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, salute Jack Hanna.
So basically, there's reports coming out right here this afternoon. Well, just a little bit ago, but basically there's reports coming out from multiple people that are saying that tomorrow's meeting is just really between the Raiders and the Seattle, that he's pretty much not going to be looking at he's pretty much not going to. What's up, Ozzy?
So, boss.
What up, Ozzy?
So basically, he's not going to. The reports are basically saying that the Raiders are the ones that are all in on Klint. They're the ones that's offering him the most. They're the ones that are going after him. They're basically saying that Mike LaFleur will probably be the head coach for Arizona, or if they choose to go with somebody else, I can give two shits. I mean, I can care less who they hire. At the end of the day, I care that when we go over there tomorrow, that we don't let Klint Kubiak go back to Seattle. That's the battle. We're fighting Seattle. We're not fighting Arizona. So I think when they load up on that plane, it was just like I've talked about for the last few days. I mean, I think you just got to seal the deal with this guy, man. Like, you got to go in there, you got to offer him, you got to tell him that you want to give him anything and everything. The reports have come out that he's picking that he will take the Raiders' job if it's serious enough. But if it's not, somebody's mic is fighting back.
Yeah, somebody's mic, not mine.
I think it's Ozzy's mic.
Yeah,
it's Ozzy's mic.
Oh, man, I was looking at the chat. I didn't see who's in here. Hey, Ozzy, how you doing, man? How you doing, man?
Your mic is fighting. It's echoing hard.
Mine?
No, Ozzy's mic is echoing.
Okay.
Give me a minute. I'll switch my laptop in a minute.
Salute, Lucky. So you think about it, man. If they wouldn't be throwing out reports if they were saying, like, they know tomorrow's meeting's coming out, they know it's Arizona, and they know it's the Raiders. And I even said, like, if I was Arizona, I would just wait, like, I'd wait and make sure you're not flying all the way up there just to be told that you ain't going to get the interview. But I guess being there at least shows that you're interested, so
they're going to Seattle to meet him.
Yeah, that's my point.
Oh, they're
Okay.
going to Seattle to meet him. Oh, okay. Then
Yeah, that's my point. I said they should probably just wait at home. That way they're not wasting the flight to go see
Oh,
him.
Yeah,
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
yeah.
if we go up there, I mean, Tom Brady and them better just seal the deal. They don't lack money. Money shouldn't be an option. If you believe in your coach, just pay him the fucking money and then let's go. Like I feel like if you're going there and I'm like I said about last night, I mean, where's the limit? I mean, are you willing to pay him $20 million? If you're not willing to pay him $20 million, or at least be thinking about it, then you shouldn't be going and offering them, because people aren't just going to come here for free anymore. You fire everybody, dude, in 1 year. Nobody has stability. They got to up and move their families, everything. I mean,
And they got to give him a 5-year contract, Dustin. At least 5 years.
5 years. We've given plenty of people 5 years and still fired them.
Oh,
So
yeah.
the 5 years, it doesn't matter. You're just paying a guy without a job, and like I've said with Klint, you don't want to have that issue because he's a prime play caller right now with Seattle. So I guarantee if I'm Klint, man, there's going to be, stipulations in that contract that say like, you're not firing me in fucking 1 year or 2 years. Like,
Yeah. Some verbiage. There has to be some verbiage in there.
yeah, fuck yeah. Because like if I'm giving up my job to over here because of your shit ass team, dude, and I'm gonna go over there and fucking lose my reputation and be out of a job in a year, like who gives a fuck? I'm getting paid, but that's besides the point. I'm not employed no more. Like I'm not calling plays no more. So, when a person comes here, they end up out of business for a year. And then they're back out trying to fight for a job. Or is he going to always get a job? Yeah, I don't think that's the point. The point is he has a great job right now. So that's all I'm saying. When Tom and them walk in there tomorrow, man, they gotta be able to convince them to come with us on the 9th. Like it's got to be done in there. So
Yeah.
And I think if they don't get him, it's going to be a big hit because you've literally waited on him this whole entire time. You've passed on people. I would have taken Mike McDaniels, dude. I would have taken him. We didn't even have to get to this point. I would have literally taken Mike McDaniels for sure. Like, especially with a guy like Genty and Bowers here on this team, and then the people he has connections with the O-line and defensive coordinator. Like, I would have taken Mike Daniels in a fucking heartbeat, dude. Like, so if we're not getting Mike Daniels, we better be getting fucking Klint. Like, that's the only way I look at it. And I'm not, it's either Mike McDaniels, Webb, or Klint, and 2 out of these 3 are gone already. So, and tomorrow's the last chance with Kubiak, because after that, it's over. I mean, it's the deal, no deal tomorrow, so I don't know. And again, like I said, I just feel like they need to get it done. So
Tom Brady better look at Rocky because he messed up this. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. No.
Fuck yeah, he just needs to close the deal. Spytech has to fucking close it actually because he knows them very well.
Well, it's Spytech and Brady that are going, correct?
And one more person, isn't there, Dustin?
Brady, yeah, Spytech, Brady, and somebody else. I don't know who the other person is.
Like probably a contract guy or a salary cap guy or something like that, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know who.
Or not salary cap. I
imagine they're gonna have lawyers and stuff with them. But I mean, from the team, from what I heard, there's 3 people, but I don't know who the third person is, and I'm sure it's not Mark Davis. So.
No.
Mark says stay back. Mark just says, "Oh, just get him. I'll write the check when it's ready."
Just let me know how much you want.
That's
what
I'll just send it over.
But
yeah,
like this is things that people got to understand, man. Like Clint's gonna have to be able to have full control of the team, man. Like he's not coming here under like. I don't think people understand. Like, I don't think they understand like what's going to happen when you get Kubiak. It's not. I cannot keep saying it. I can't keep bringing it up. Is that he's not going to give up Seattle's job, where he has whatever the fuck he wants, whatever he wants to do. Good fucking team. He has a great fucking team. It's not good. It's great. Like that team ain't going nowhere for a minute, dude. Like. They're going to be able to draft another receiver, another player, put over there. Like their team's going to be pretty damn good. So all I would say is if he's coming here, it's like I talked about last night. I don't be surprised if Tom and them tell him in that room tomorrow that Klint, whatever you have to do to make your team fucking win, and that means giving up people like Max or people like Colton or he has control of the team. Whatever fucking person he feels they need to get up because they suck or give up so they can get Cap or whatever he needs to do. I guarantee you that's the offer that's going to happen tomorrow.
It's called compromise.
Yeah, if anybody's against it, then they ain't for fucking Kubiak to begin with. You can't sit here and say, hey, I want Kubiak, but I got to keep all these people. It's his fucking team. It's his team.
Yeah, just let him run it. Just let him run the team. And you guys just get the players that he wants.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
just get the players that he wants on the team. That's all you guys gotta do is just let him coach and let him get the players that he wants.
You know, for people that like Mickey, you think that we won't get them. Hey, that's good. That's your opinion. You know, that's your opinion. When you look at it with the Spy Tech connection with his dad, Gary Kubiak, when he went to the fucking Broncos in 2015 and Spy Tech helped him out to win a fucking Super Bowl. You don't think that his dad's pushing for his son to go with Spy Tech to the fucking Raiders and telling his son that, hey, this guy knows this shit. He knew the team inside and out. He knew that what it was going to take to win with this guy. And we won a fucking Super Bowl because of him, dude. Like, I don't know why you would think he wouldn't come to the Raiders. You know, like at the end of the day, we have the highest cap, dude. We're going to have freaking the most picks. We're going to have it over the next 3 years. Our team is the best setup team to be able to develop, be able to make better over those times than anybody's team in the whole entire NFL. So if you want to keep them or you're Arizona fan, well, tough shit because it ain't going to happen. Like I said, if Tom Brady walks in there ain't a person in Arizona. There's not a guy in Arizona that has anywhere close to the mystique of Tom Brady, man. Like just straight up. You know damn well when Tom Brady walks through that door during business hours, people know it's time to do business. Like Tom ain't here mess around. Tom's gonna and he's a very smart dude. Like I've said, he's a very smart dude. He's very educated. He knows the game very well. He can have conversations with Klint that the other owners can't. You know, just like Mark. Mark can come down there. You're such a fuck. You know, he can be a salesman that way, but Tom Brady can be it in a whole different way. That he sees the vision. They can talk about the vision. They understand it on the same platform. So, like I've said, if Tom's here and he thinks he can make this happen, then make it happen. You know, because the options after Kleiner just went way the fuck down. You know, so. And I'm not going to say a young coach going to come out here and, you know, pop off with something and, you know, but we're just hoping that just like everything, we're just hoping every fucking year when you had, you know, 8 other coaches that were pretty good and already went off the board and we're the second to the last. But every person that reported on the team said, oh, man, the Raiders, they're the best team out there when it comes to, you know, wanting to go there with the coach. Yeah, well, that's not what 8 other coaches said. So I just hope that the Raiders can seal this deal because like I talked about last night, Tom talked with Klint the first time. He made a deal with them, you know, verbally about, hey, if this was going to be, just like I said, those interviews could have been for 2 reasons. One, finding web partners in case Klint didn't work out, and the others could have been interviews for Klint when he does come over here. They already know. So, and again, I've said it, Klint got his own squad, so I don't think that it's going to be an issue like that. Like Klint has his own squad. His people are coming with him. So even there could be even more option that instead of Carl Scott, it could be Aiden Dern, just like I talked about a few weeks ago. So he could end up
And
good.
he could leave. He could leave from that DC to our DC to call plays because he doesn't call plays in Seattle.
Yep. And it has been talked about weeks ago, like when I talked about it in the live when we made it about him and that. But Aiden Dern's a really good, he's really good coach. And again, I think that it's going to be up to Klint who he's going to bring, but he has a lot of good connections. So I just hope tomorrow that they're able to pull the trigger, and I hope that at some point during the day we get a report that states that the Raiders, that Klint Kubiak will be the Raiders' next head coach after the Super Bowl is over, and just like I said,
yeah, just a verbal agreement.
Yeah, he can agree tomorrow, and he can still change it before the day he comes here.
Yep.
But I just hope that he doesn't back out if he agrees now. You know what I mean? Just be a man and say, just be a man and say that you just don't want the job.
We don't need that again.
No, we sure don't.
Like I said last night, we're all suffering from PTSD.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think everybody's at the point where it's anxious, dude. But I feel like anxious because I feel like Tom feels like he has a deal done. Like that's how I feel. But you never know when they walk into that building or he goes in there to talk. And I know that wants everybody to come there because he don't want to fly. They're getting ready for the Super Bowl, all those things. So I get all that. I get that. But I just feel.
And they're flying Sunday to San Francisco. They're flying Sunday to be there for next week.
Yeah, and that's why I say I just feel like he doesn't want to be traveling like that. And either way, I feel like when Tom walks in there tomorrow, get the deal done. I mean, if you don't get it done, figure out who your coach is. But we need to get a coach in here by at least next week sometime so we can start putting their staff together and getting their people together so they can start, preparing for the draft and everything. It comes fast as shit anymore. You know what I mean? Like Super Bowl's going to be over and it's going to happen faster than shit. So February 8th, what'll be the last game of the year, and then we're going to be right in the combine, everything in fucking March, April. So shit, we're gonna be right there, bam, bam, fucking draft, everything. We're gonna, it's coming quick. So
we're gonna be approaching.
Yeah, and I just feel like we can't be fucking the pooch here, man. Like if tomorrow's deal happens and they make it official, like they need to start talking to Klint about, okay, what guys are you wanting here? What people, like they need to start doing interviews and bringing them in here, and I don't know how the rule works. Like, I don't know if if the Raiders hire Klint, I don't know if there's rules where they're like, okay, they have to interview X amount of people. Like, I'm pretty sure he can bring his own staff, his own people, so I don't think he needs to interview multiple people in order to hire a person. If he's hired as head coach, I think he's capable to bring his own staff with him. So, and like I said, he's got a good staff. So hopefully like I said, enough talking. It's like, if I'm just being honest, I hate talking about the same topic over and fucking over and over. It gets so repetitive, dude. And then I feel like I got to learn more and more and more and more about the guy. Like, I'm not dating the motherfucker, dude. Like, I want to fucking be the head coach. I think he's good.
Actions speak louder than words.
Yeah, it's like I've already know what this guy can do. So, I just hate that every day. It's like the same fucking subject about him. And I hate it. Like, I just want to get the deal done. Either we were going to get Webb or him. We can't get Webb now. We need to fucking get him. So,
yep.
And then if not, then guess what? Then the next thing is the next few subjects will be the next few days. Get Euro. Oh, get Davo. Yep. Get Davo. The subject's going to right over to those guys.
Start all over again.
It's disgusting. So I mean, just fucking pull the trigger on this guy, or here goes the shit show again, because people are gonna say, like I said, it'll become a Euro and Dabo deal, because really the only guys, and then you're gonna see Sean McDermott in there and everything. Like all, it's just
we're just gonna get ready to mention him.
Oh yeah, it's gonna fucking start a whole avalanche here. You know, it's gonna start a whole fucking avalanche. So
yeah,
good, Jack. Thank you.
But I don't know. I just think either way, what do you guys think?
Well, you know my answer to that, man. I think Tom Brady need to stop bullshitting and make his decision, man, because it's gonna be too late before you know it. And that's my answer to that, man.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't know. I just hope. I mean, Tom Brady can walk the walk that he's been talking. You know, I don't even think he's really been talking all that much. We've been hyped. Everybody's been hyped, not us. I'm personally, or I'm not singling anybody out, but there's been a lot of talk about. You know, well, we don't know what his general manager type of skills are, what his front office type of skills are. But he won the Super Bowl 7 times. Well, that has nothing to do with that. So we'll find out a little bit more about him, if he can actually lasso one of these coaches that or that he's really striving for. Can he actually pull him in and put him in the boat, so to speak?
Yeah. That's in fact, just want to get it all done and over with. Let's just get them.
Then we can start talking about other stuff, like Mendoza. Everybody wants to talk about Mendoza.
I'm tired of this procrastinating. You know what I'm saying? All this waiting.
I mean, if I'm just being honest, I would rather talk about Mendoza, because fuck, I mean, I've talked about Kubiak for like four lives for like 4 straight hours every time.
Yeah.
You can only do so much talking about another man before you're on your knees on pads. I mean, at the end of the day, man, we got
style, man, real fresh.
Yeah, I mean, we've already touched base on the subject for weeks.
Yes.
I can't tell you what color his underwear is, or fucking what tattoos he's got. I mean, we've already talked his scheme, what he can do for the players, what he can do for the quarterback, what he can do for the team, what his legacy would be. I mean, we've talked about every damn piece about it. And then it's like I've said, like the way YouTube works in topics and subjects is like Kubiak's the hot topic right now, so hear that
definitely.
Well, they people want to hear like, okay, Arizona's not going to be in the mix now, so now it's the Raiders. And I've said it's the Raiders versus the Seahawks. That's what it's really going to come down to. And like I see Bob McKenna, where he said he makes about $2 to $4 million, and we're going to offer him 15. There's nothing saying Seattle doesn't say, hey, we'll give you fucking 10 or 12 to stay here. Like there's nothing saying that. Like the owner can pay them whatever they want. So if a team is upping up, that it's his choice to take the job. There's no NFL rule that says just because the Raiders offer him 15 or 20 million that he's got to come to the Raiders. He can turn them down.
And the other thing is, Seattle could be in his ear the whole week, telling him, "Don't go, don't go.
Mm-hmm.
We got this for you."
I'm sure
that's the other thing that we got to win.
Yeah, I mean, if they know he's a finalist and that he's a finalist in the coaching deal, like they know damn well. You guys know damn well they're in his ear. You'd be a fool if you weren't. I mean, look how much Peyton got in Webb's ear. The closer and closer it looked like we were about to sign him. People start slowing up here real quick. So I think, like you said, we're walking into his house tomorrow. Like we're going into Klint's house tomorrow. Like I've said it, going for us to go into his place, man, like it's not how you usually want to conduct business, especially on the final deal. Like you regardless of the Super Bowl or not. I mean, I know you want to try to favor him and help him, and it's a lot more convincing when he's in your house, when he's in your building. So it's almost
but no, we gotta go.
it's almost like a car's salesman, when they walk in the building, they're like, "Oh, you want to trade in your car? Let me see your keys." Fucking, you don't get them back for 8 hours. Fucking guys can't find them. Fucking, it's just shit like that. I think the more
because walking into whose house? Say what? Klint's house.
Yeah. But that's where I think Tom Brady's got to walk in just like he does everywhere else, and he's built for it, man. Like, he's built for it. He knows where he's at in his life and who he is and what he offers. So I'm just hoping, like you said, we get Klint tomorrow. We know that he's the future head coach, and we can start building in that direction. I mean, can you imagine what that would be for the Raiders if we got Klint? I mean, that'd be huge. I mean,
it threw me out. I didn't know it was gonna take this long. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know
he's in the Super Bowl. So I mean, the only way it would have got shorter is if he lost. It's the only way the process would have got shorter. But that's why people like.
But that defense and offense is too good to get stopped.
That's facts. I mean, that's why Baltimore and them didn't want to wait around. They were like, "Fuck that! We'll just go with Jesse and get the process moving right now." Like. Some people don't want to wait fucking a month, season over, and they're waiting a month until they get their coach.
That's why Cleveland fucking didn't want to wait either.
Yeah, a lot of teams don't want to wait when it comes to those things, So I just feel if we're waiting, man, we cannot be Ben Johnson 2 years in a row, man. Like that's
no.
Y'all have a good night.
Good night,
all right,
Harvey.
You too, Harvey. Have a good one.
Easy, y'all. Take it easy.
Good evening.
Yeah, you don't want to Ben Johnson 2 years in a row. That look real bad.
Yeah, fuck that. They didn't get their assistant again. Just fucking hire a coach. Or Kubiak in this case.
Yep, go get Kubiak. I just want to wake up and hopefully it's early in the morning, but most likely it'll be in the afternoon.
Because it's
Friday for you guys. I'm not sure who has the first meeting.
We have the first meeting.
Who does?
We have the first meeting.
Oh, we do? Okay. Now, I've been asking a lot of people. Nobody knew, so I'm glad.
From what I heard, we have the first meeting, and so far the only meeting with them, due to the fact that, like they said here just this evening, that they said, like, basically the Cardinals haven't offered what the Raiders have. They said, like, the Raiders or the Seahawks is basically what they're saying right now. Like, they're basically saying, like, the Cardinals aren't offering anything to make him want to move over to them. Okay. So at this point, if those are true rumors, then like I said, it's Tom Brady's to lose. It's time to lose. And people can sit there and say, like, "Oh, it's a head coaching job, he'll take it," or no, fuck, I've said it. There's certain coaches in the NFL that don't care if they're a head coach. It's a good option, but when they're on a good team, just like Josh was with the Patriots and so on, like, sometimes you don't gotta leave. And if he stays with Seattle for the next few years, fuck, he's going to the playoffs maybe multiple Super Bowls. So that team ain't going nowhere, in those aspects anytime soon. So, like I've said, I think I just hope that we get it done. I just hope we do, so we can talk about other shit, man.
Oh.
I mean, Euro, like we talked about last night. I mean, Giro.
Man, bro.
Yes, just throw it. Yeah.
Man, bro, if he becomes head coach, that's going to be a hard name to pronounce each time.
I mean, he's really good.
Euro Evero or something like that.
He's really good, man. Like, I'm not going to lie. I like him. I mean, I like him. He's got good defense. I've said he's been able to scheme teams. He schemes defense. I mean, that's why I picked him in the playoffs, because Look what happened. He goes down 21. I think it was 21-3. Then he just stops their offense, man. Their team comes back, dude. Damn near wins the game. I mean, he's good. He's good. I think if they didn't have a trash-ass quarterback like Bryce Young, I think they would fucking be a better team for sure. So I'm not against him coming
And
here.
freaking look who he had. He had our former, wasn't he the strong safety? Morig? Trayvon Morig?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had him playing at a high level.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, he's good. He's a damn good coach, dude. Like, he's a damn good coach. And he comes from the McVay tree. He comes from a good place. He would be able to get a good staff. So I'm not against him being the head coach if we miss on Klint. But I've just said, like, I feel like when you wait on coaches, like, there's got to be rules to this type of shit. Like, it pans out too fucking long. I mean, a whole entire month for the process just because the guy is still in the NFL or in the game. I mean, if they can interview, and I get it, I mean, you don't want a coach interviewing during the game, like the week, that week, you don't want them doing that. But
Yeah.
it's tough because it's like, fuck, you can't get a lock on nobody, especially like that. And you're risking a lot. Like, you're risking a lot. But I do know the rule is that even though the Raiders can't directly be in contact with Klint during that, they can be in contact with his fucking agent, though.
Agent, yep.
Right, that's the thing. There's ways around getting communications.
Yeah, they can be talking to the agent and be saying, okay, hey, we're interested. He wants to be there. It's just going to come down to a money deal, financial. He doesn't want to leave. He don't want to come there and get fired in fucking year because of your fans or your shit. Like, I'm telling you, dude, it's going to be probably one of the craziest contracts for a head coach at this moment because you're not taking a Pete Carroll that's fucking, SSI check fucking Pete to the one of the youngest and one of the top-notch play callers in the league. You're going to take him to a team that's been a failing franchise for a minute, like even like Stefanski, for instance, he may have sucked over there, but he was there for 5-6 years, like he didn't just get ousted in a bad year. Like, he got to spend his tender and do it. Like, they got to have some rule in there that they're just not cutting him because it's going to look bad on the Raiders and it ain't going to look bad on him because people are going to know that, but it puts him out of work for a year. You know what I mean? Like, he's too good of a play caller to just be out of work for the rest of the year. Like, he shouldn't be punished because of their shit ass deal, So if I was him going to the table, I mean, I would almost demand just as much as Pete, if not more, in control. Like, I need to be able to get my people. I need to be able to change people if we see fit that these aren't working. Like, I can't be accountable for what's happened here for the last few years. Let me transform to my team over the next few years because we can't get everybody here just this year. Like, let me make the transformation for the next few years and then go. And then that's where it's going to come down to the Raider fans. It's going to come down to Raider fans not to bash Klint and say, well, look how good he was over there with Seattle, and look at him right now. He sucks. They can't get nothing. Motherfucker, he's on a shit-ass team. Nobody's come here and been good. Nobody's come here and been good. In order for him to be able to be good, he's going to need time. It's just facts, dude. He's going to need the time. Put the system in. Put the players in there. I've said it, by year 3, if he can't be showing that, hey, our team is fighting, our team's trying to win, then that's when you make the cut. Year 4, you fire him. So you're only on the hook for 2 years, not fucking 5 years, So plus it's the stability, everything. I mean, even if he sucks, even if he sucks, I would just let him finish out the whole contract. And then at the end of the contract, I would fucking go somewhere else, but I would just let him finish it out so other coaches know if they come here, They're not just like that. It's a bad look. Like we're going to overpay on Klint because of that right now. You know what I mean? Like if we weren't doing that to all the coaches, we wouldn't have that issue. But now we're going to have to overpay because of what's happened to all the other coaches over the last few years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's going to bite you, man. You keep doing that shit. People want some kind of security or more money to take the risk.
Yeah, I think freaking, when Tom goes pro, or when Klint leaves Seattle and comes here, he's going to be taking players and coaches. You know what I mean? Like he's going to be taking players and coaches. And that offensive line and staff is Klint's anyways. It's not Seattle's, it's Klint. So he brought them with him. He's brought them with him since he's been in Minnesota. So
I want Rasheem Hasid. Is that how you say his name? Shit. Rasheem Hasid.
Rashid or some shit.
Isn't he free agent this year? He's a free agent this year, I believe.
Yeah, as long as we're not overpaying. But I've said I think we already have him on our team. That's Trey Tucker. I mean, Trey Tucker is him. He's the same player. And I mean, we've already put our time into Tucker. I mean, I think we should roll with Tucker. I mean, plus Tucker has a better upside than him, and I think he's older, if I recall right. He's older than him by.
Rasheem, I don't know how old he is. I can look it up.
I think he might be 28.
I think he is older than He is older than Trey because I think this is Trey's 4th season coming up this year.
Like 28, isn't he? Isn't he like 28?
How old is Rasheem Hasid? "27 years old as of late 2025.
Yeah, he'll
Born
be
August 31st, 1998.
He'll be 28 when they start the season next year.
Yep.
And then what is Trey? 24, 23, 24?
How old is Trey Tucker? 24 years old as of early 2026.
Yeah, I think he just had a birthday or.
Born on March 8th, 2001, so he's got a birthday coming up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so then he's gonna be.
He'll be turning 25. Yeah.
I'm still rolling with Tucker.
Hey, maybe
we need to focus on what we need to focus on is an outside receiver for Klint. Like we need to get an outside receiver, and then we need to get a 3 that can swap out with Besh with the 4. Like Besh needs play time, but he can't be the 3. He can't. It's just I'm not going to say maybe next year he couldn't be, but we can't go into this season doing what we did this year, just hoping on shit. We got to go in there, make sure we got the fucking players, let him develop, and then let him take over a motherfucking spot. And then that way, while we're winning in the beginning, he can help be winning in the end if that's the case. But we can't go out there and be like, yeah, that's the future, and the fucking guy get 300 fucking yards all season. Like, we can't do that.
Yeah, what we need is an X receiver or like someone on the outside.
We need 2 receivers.
Yeah, like Cooper. We need Cooper from Indiana.
I'll take
Cooper's not bad.
Yeah, any good X receiver, someone that's like 6'2" plus, 200-ish
him or
pounds.
Surratt. Surratt's not really bad either.
They don't have to be a fast receiver. Just someone that can run good routes, like a Devontae Adams type of a player when he was good, right? Like
Devontae was never fast. That's not his game. His game just gets open.
He runs at 4.5, 740, dude. Like
slow fucking 40.
Yeah, he's not slow, but we need someone that runs about a 4.5, 6'2" ish.
He runs a 4.57, and he fucking is a great route runner. So
that's what I'm saying. That's what we need. And then Besh to me is a slot receiver. Like he should have a Hunter run prototype role.
Fucking Clint needs another JSN. He actually needs a JSN over here.
He can play all over. I mean,
No, Best can play all over. I just think
I mean,
he's
what
best
was he
suited
averaging?
to the
Like
slot.
fucking 16 yards per reception.
Yeah, I'm
Fucking-
just saying his best position in my opinion is the slot. That's where I like him the most. But yeah, he can play anywhere. Yeah, he can play anywhere. But so you could even play him as a wide receiver too, or whatever. But what I'm saying is I just prefer him as a slot guy just because of how physical he is. So I'd like to play him in the slot. Because Best to me is like a really physical receiver, so I'd like to use him in the slot if it was me, as his primary position. But then you're right. Then we also need another guy on top of that, on top of whoever we get for the X.
I'm just gonna be honest, guys. Don't be surprised if they trade the pick and don't go with Fernando, man.
I'm hoping they do trade the pick.
I mean, there's so many reports coming out right now that the Jets are willing to give up picks to get Fernando right now. So
I would.
I most definitely would not count out the Raiders trading that pick to the Jets. I'm just be dead ass honest right now, regardless of
I'm hoping
or how they feel or not. It's a very real option because the Jets have said I've told everybody when we started to talk about it. I told everybody, man, the Jets had scouts at the game all year long. They had them there before anybody was even there. Like the Jets were looking to get Fernando long before anybody. So they're most definitely intrigued still, and there's been reports coming out that they're even willing to trade and give up good draft cap to get him. So I'm telling you, there can be a very damn good chance we trade that pick. So
hey, that's what I've been hoping for fucking shit over a month. I've been saying that. I've been catching a lot of shit for it too. There's certain people calling me out on other chats. Let's throw them in the chat because I don't want Mendoza. I want to trade back. The hell do you care what I think?
You know,
yeah, I mean, these Fernando people are like, I don't know, they're passionate about it or something. I don't know what's up.
Salute, fellas. Actually, Mike, on that point, I was salute Dustin, salute Cortez, salute everyone.
Salute, where you been at? Chasing your boyfriends around?
Pseudo.
Starts right off, man.
Yeah, just start off with the
bang.
when
people talk shit on other deals, like you said in the other chats, I just tell them, talk into the mic on your knees, motherfuckers. Like, fuck.
Yeah, I just ignored it. It's somebody I know and I've been on the show with before saying it. I told you, Mike. He was saying, I told you.
So Mike, actually, like on that point, this is the shit that happens a lot in Raider Nation. We have a lot of groupthink that happens. And if you guys know what groupthink is basically someone throws some fucking notion out there, some idea out there, and then you have a bunch of bandwagoners who don't have critical thinking skills and dig underneath the surface to figure out whether something's good or bad. So this is what fucked us over in the recent history, right? There was a bunch of people in Raider Nation saying, oh shit, Garoppolo's coming over. He did good with Josh. Fucking Garoppolo's going to be better than DC. That shit didn't happen. Oh shit, Gino's going to be awesome because he was a 2-time Pro Bowler. Like he's going to do great under Pete. That shit didn't happen. Everyone's, sort of like riding Fernando right now. We don't know if he's going to be a good quarterback, right? And the smartest path forward is, given the amount of holes that we have on our team, which are a lot, you fucking trade down, you get additional assets. I guarantee you, dude, if Schneider was on our team as GM, he's playing chess with this shit, dude. He's trying to get as many assets as possible and not just lock in on a player, fall in love with the player at the detriment of the organization. I think Dustin's mentioned this shit before. Schneider doesn't fall in love with players, dude. Like he's willing to move on from players whenever possible in order to better the team. And that's the problem with us as Raider fans. Like we get so tied to certain players that we think certain players are above the shield. And that shit ain't right, dude. That's not how you advance your team. Like, hey, everyone loves fucking Max, dude, but Max needs to be shipped out for assets. We have too many holes on the team. Like, you got to rebuild. You got to tear the stitches out, clean it out. This shit has gangrene all over, dude. It's fucking falling apart. Like, you got to be able to salvage the limb. And the only way to do that is, like, you really got to clean out this wound. And I don't know if people are willing to do that.
Yeah, I mean, that's facts. I mean, it's facts. I mean, I've said it. You only got 3 or 4 first-round draft picks on this team. None of them are, played a phenomenal level. And if the Raiders were to be able to fleece the Jets and get 4 or 5 first-round picks in the next 2 years, I mean, having 4 or 5 first-round picks on this team makes us better, And you're going to get a quarterback next year. Like, you're getting a quarterback next year for sure. Like, there is no doubt about it. So, and I think Ghost, I mean, I think you are absolutely fucking crazy as hell if you think Mendoza is better than Burrows. Like,
I was just laughing at that.
I mean, that is the most craziest take ever. He is not better than Burrows, not even close. Not even close, dude. Like, someone's personality versus someone's just, I'm gonna smoke your fucking ass on the field. Like, you can like someone's personality all you want, you can like somebody's demeanor. Joe Burrows will fucking slay him, dude, in the fucking field left-handed. Like, he's right-handed quarterback. He'll slay him left-handed, dude. Like, Joe Burrows is no fucking slouch, dude. But like I said, go get rid of Chase. Keep Higgins. Fix the line and just give him back another. Go give him Rashid. Go give him Rashid. And then see. He's always hurt because he's fucking getting ran down because of piece of shit O-line, Salute Fox, salute Raider Man, salute AB Spin, salute to all you guys, man. Salute to Ghostface, man. Salute to Raider Man 8197. Salute to Chosen. And no, he's not. Don't be making up lies over here, bro. You get booted. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it straight like this. And over here in my chats, bro, like, if you go spreading even bullshit takes, dude, you're just gonna get sent on because there ain't gonna be no.
He has his mods too. His mods will block you ASAP.
Yeah, it's just, it ain't even worth saying dumb shit. Like, I hate when we're come over here and say dumb shit. Just talk football or don't talk at all. It's best. But salute to everybody out there, man. Really do appreciate it. I don't know. Oh, my bad. What is it? Juan. Appreciate you, Juan. So appreciate all you guys, man. Really do. I would just say fucking. Yeah, that's facts. I mean, if you were to go put Burrows on any put him on the Niners, man, he'll win a few Super Bowls right away. Put him on McVay's, win Super Bowl. Put him in Green Bay, he wins Super Bowl. Put him just about any fucking good team, he's gonna win Super Bowl. Send him to the Lions, send him any good team, send him to the Bears. I mean, Burrows will win a Super Bowl on fucking 15 teams here in the NFL easily. Mendoza is nowhere close to Burrow's level of throwing. Not even close. He don't even have his arm strength. He don't have his accuracy. He don't have his deep downfield fucking dot a motherfucker up accuracy. Like, Fernando don't have that. And anybody that knows Fernando or watched him and didn't, watch him in fucking only 4 games of the season would know that, so he's a good quarterback, but he's also a good quarterback on a good team. Burrows was on a good team, but he was a great fucking quarterback. When he went into the playoffs, what was his, like, 490 yards, fucking 7 touchdowns, dude, against Oklahoma, goes in against what was it, Clemson, right? And then he fucking dog walked the fuck out of them too, man. He won fucking like 462, fucking 5 passing touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown, like fucking Fernando ain't even on nowhere close to Burrow's fucking level. Nowhere close.
I don't know why. I've heard a few people make that comparison. I don't get the why that comparison is being made. I
I'll
mean,
tell you why it's
they have
being made. I'll
they
tell
have
you
some
why.
kind of tie somewhere.
Yeah,
They come from the
because
same.
they both were undefeated. They both had a Heisman, and they both had a Natty championship. And Fernando is the only quarterback since Burrows did it in 21 with LSU. So it's been like 5 years.
Oh,
So
then they're exactly the same then.
it's 2021, 20 or 21 when it happened. And then people are like, oh, they're the same. No, they're not.
Well, the Heisman is a popularity contest. The national championship and the undefeated season is a team event. It's
Yeah,
not
and
him.
at the end of the day, when the way that they went on their journey there, regardless of being undefeated or not, they're fucking college teams. It happens all the time to any different ones of those deals. There's a big difference. Burrows did not get carried by his fucking team like goddamn fucking Fernando did by how good that defense, offense, everything. He couldn't even throw down the middle of the fucking field at all this year. And regardless if you have players like Justin or Chase, he still had good players on his team, dude. He had that dude that came from fucking James Madison with the coach and everything. What's that guy? I heard Cortez say his name earlier. But Cooper, it didn't come there, but he's still a good option. But it's the other kid,
Surratt.
Rock, so it's not like he didn't have good options that can go downfield
Yeah,
and
Elijah Slow.
play. He had damn good halfback too, so at the end of the day, there's a big difference. Burrows knew how to just carve bitches up. The big difference when it comes to play style, he knew how to carve up people. Mendoza can't. He cannot carve up motherfuckers, save his life like Burrows did. And he can't do it in the NFL and he can't do it in college. Like, he's not that guy. He's not that guy. Not even close. Not even fucking close. What did fucking Burrows put up? 60 fucking touchdowns in a season, dude? Fucking, yeah, no, hell no. But either way, I mean, if we can, I would just say I 100% agree. I would get rid of the picks, dude, or the player. I'd get the picks, and I've said it. I would go Averill Reisman, and I would build up a corner linebacker. Like, I'd start getting some fucking key pieces here, dude. Like, and even if it's O lineman, like everybody wants at the 16th pick, I'd take that shit too. And then what? We'll get their second this year too. So I mean, fuck, we're getting some pretty damn good picks right off the get-go, just giving him up.
Dustin, the other shit that I think about when it comes to Mendoza is this guy's. No one was talking about Mendoza before Indiana when he was at Cal. Like, no one was really talking about the kid.
Nobody was talking about him until week 8 of the regular college
football
season.
It's been like 2 months since they started talking about him, like 2-3 months. Like, all of a sudden, this guy could walk on water, like, since October. I don't get it.
Yeah, and you got to be smart about. You have to be smart about, man, rebuilding your franchise. I mean, if Kubiak, I've talked about this. Kubiak is a veteran quarterback player, like coach. Like, he wins with veteran players. I mean, fuck, if he was to pull Derek Carr out of his retirement and trade him, and then he had the surgery, and then he would give him a good fucking a chance. You go trade for Mac Jones, dude, after what the year he had with Kyle, he can give him a chance, dude. Like, he is thinking, hey, if I can get all these draft picks, man, and we get a quarterback next year, and I'll run with my veteran until then, Like, and that's what you do. He's not going after Jimmy that's just been a fucking, carried by his defense and everything. Mac Jones showed he can fucking win. He can run. He can pass, dude. Like, Mac is a good fucking quarterback. So, and I've said he's only 25 years old. It's not like we're asking him to be the franchise quarterback for the next 10 fucking years. We're just asking him to play for the team for the next two or three. Like, it's not that hard, like, I've said it. I would not take Fernando. I mean, if you're telling me you have Fernando on one side, you have Averill Reese on the other, and I got Mac Jones for sure, or Malik Willis for sure, I'm taking Averill Reese every single time and picking one of these quarterbacks until next year, because I think the draft picks matter way more than what people are thinking by a mile.
Yep. 100% agree.
You guys talk for a second. I got to go in the living room and grab something.
Hey, Mike, who do you want in the draft, man? If it's not Fernando?
I got to go with Arvell Reese is my first choice. I mean, the dude's a fucking stud, man. At number 2, I think he's the best player we can get. Number 2, he plays 3 positions. I mean, he play middle, outside linebacker, either one, and he can play edge rusher as well. So he's the more positions, the more jobs you can do makes you valuable in any job you have, especially in football. The more things you can do well, the more valuable are to the team. So I think he would be worth the second overall pick. That's my spiel on Arvell Reese, and that's who I would pick. What about you?
I like that guy too. Yeah, I'd take him too. I think he'd do, as you mentioned, he's very versatile on defense.
Mm-hmm.
So it's almost like you're drafting like 2-3 different positions when you're drafting the guy. So I think you get a lot of value from him. Because I think, let's be honest, I don't think Tyree Wilson's here for much longer.
No.
I also worry about Max, just like, he's been injured the past couple seasons.
Yeah.
And, once you start getting those injuries, he's pushing 30. Like, the body starts to break down. Like, I mean, I don't know how old you are, Mike, but, after 30, shit starts breaking down a little bit.
I'm 62. I'll be 63 next month.
Shit, I thought you were 25.
I know all about a body breaking down. Trust me.
Cortez.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm 62.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cortez is like 8 years old, dude. Like he's like fucking finger painting still in class, but he's fucking learning how to count. But
We're chasing your boyfriends around. Get to work.
Hey, Cortez. Actually, like, serious question. Who do you want drafted? Actually,
Fernando. I'm a big Fernando fan.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your argument for Fernando?
I'll just take him. He's the best quarterback available.
But is he the best player available?
Yeah, at quarterback. Yep.
But that's not the question. Like, is he the best player available regardless of the position?
I like that edge rusher. No, I like the one from freaking from Miami instead of him. I'll take
Bane,
him before.
You like Bane? You like Bane?
The old guy? He's like 26.
Bane or Mesidor? Bane or Mesidor is the tackles on, or the ends on.
Yeah, either one of them. Take them. I don't like
over Reese.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like Ohio State.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha.
I mean, just because you don't like Ohio State, like, fuck, I don't care.
I know. I wasn't going to say nothing.
Yeah, no.
That's right.
But I prefer the Miami kids better.
Normal
shit. We knew that. That's normal shit.
Yeah, there's no doubt they made an insane defensive line with was it Mesidor? Is how you pronounce his name, and then Bane, and what was Moken or one of the guards that was a badass as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they're fucking
And
awesome defensive. If we can get all three of them guys, that'd be great. Get them all three for one. Buy one, get
I
two
al-
free.
I also think, Mike, like, I hate coming on here sounding like the negative guy, but we actually got to look at offensive tackle because Colton Miller's been injured the past 3
Oh yeah.
seasons. He's missed time. I
Mm-hmm.
think last year he gave us like 4 or 5 games, and then he was out for the.
Tackle with the first overall pick, though. You don't do that shit.
Well, I mean, if he's gonna be your tackle for fucking 15 years, yeah, you do.
Not with the first overall. Hell no.
Oh,
What are you
with
talking
for a
about?
left tackle, for left offensive tackle, that's a
A
very,
le-
very valuable position.
Yeah,
Yes.
I can't believe they're fucking
absolutely.
saying this, but I got to agree, Cortez. I wouldn't take a tackle that high.
Oh,
Well, yeah, I
no.
don't. Well, I don't think. Just to be clear, I don't think that there's a tackle in this class that merits the
Right.
first overall pick. But
Right.
yes,
It's only if
for
you look
the-
at the history of the draft, there's only like one guy or something that's ever happened.
what are you talking about? Like, there's a bunch of guys. Eric Fisher went first overall. Just like a bunch of guys go first overall.
Yeah, not in the last decade. There's been like one or something, I think, in the last decade or something that's been
I think
not
I
at
think
the
this,
number one.
I think
I
this
mean,
draft
even
is a lot hip.
that one. Sorry, Mike. Even that one for the Patriots.
No, I cut you off. I apologize.
That's right. I was just gonna say the one for the Patriots that they drafted recently. Even that guy didn't go first overall. I think it was like 6 or something.
That Will Campbell? No.
Yeah, Will Campbell. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but tackle's definitely a very premium position, and
I'm not saying
I
it's
mean,
not,
we got-
but I just don't believe. One thing Ziegler said that's true is not to take offensive linemen to the 3rd round.
I don't know about that, dude.
I don't.
Because you
I
need
definitely
you
don't
need
know
you need
about that.
prototypical size. You need the fucking
Yeah, I
slang
get
guys
all
with-
that. But if you look at like position in the draft, like
Look at-
at quarterback being obviously the most expensive position, then you got wide receivers, defensive ends, and like
Look
there's
at
other
Joe Wall
positions
from Notre Dame. That
aren't
worked out pretty
prioritized.
good.
So that's where I'm at. I look at it opposite. You build your team inside out. You build the fucking lines first,
Stupid
and then you do skill.
I'm just gonna unplug my fucking computer. Stupid ass.
What happened?
My woman, she's just a dumbass. Fucking come inside here, fucking unplugs my computer. My fucking computer's about to die. Fucking, I don't know.
We've all been there, man. Fuck, it's crazy.
They always think, fuck yeah, it's crazy because they always be fucking with other people's shit, dude. It's the most annoying shit ever.
The thing that gets me, dude, is like, why do they have to have so many lotions and fucking shampoos and shit? You know?
You know what
That's
gets
funny,
me?
man. My
What
wife
gets
is
me?
like, "Did you see my face lotion? I don't know where it is. You check probably in the bathroom. I can't find it. She checked the other bathroom. No, go check in there. I don't know where your face cream's at.
Yeah,
It's
do I
not the
look
normal
like I
one. It's
use it?
this the specific one I use. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I used it the other day.
Yeah. I want that nice glow like you have in your cheeks.
Hey, what's
you know?
crazy is I buy all my shit for my stuff, and then they get their stuff and they fuck it up. Then they come over here and then they try to use my shit like it's their shit. And then they say, "Oh, what's yours?" No, go buy your own shit. When you be responsible for your own shit, you won't fuck it up. But you know why you don't give a fuck? Because you'll fuck your shit up and then you'll just come get my shit. Like, it's just crazy as fuck. I literally just put brand new fucking cord over here. Motherfuckers already fucking ruin it. Like, these guys, every fucking time. It's like, fuck, they even tried to swap out some shitty fucking cord with my mic cord. Act like I wouldn't fucking know. Then they took my good computer fucking cord and fucking took it over there. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Fucking sabotage.
I plugged that shit into my phone and it said, "Oh, this cord ain't compatible." What the fuck you mean it ain't compatible with my? All of a sudden, my phone just showed up as a different phone or what?
They swapped the
phone. They're slick. They think they're slick.
Hey, Dustin, they swapped the fucking Coca-Cola for RC Cola, dude. That's what they did.
Dude, I know. Fucking that shit right out.
Oh my god. Yeah, what I used to love was my wife would use my hand tools, for like gardening and stuff. Like a
Fuck,
claw
dude.
hammer or my screwdriver for digging up roots. Not only that, then she won't even work. Then she'll just put it back on the workbench and leave the mud on it. I'm
Oh
like,
hell no! I that shit. Fuck that.
Hell, at least you brought it back.
yeah, at least you put it back and I
I
was
could
able
be
to
like,
find
hey,
it.
I'll be
That's true.
like, I'll go look for my shit. I'll be like, where is it? It was right here. Oh, I didn't fucking touch it. I don't know where the fuck it's at. Motherfucker, you didn't just get up, grow legs right here, fucking walk out there, go see it's in there, shit. Oh, I don't know how it got there.
And
What
Dustin,
the fuck?
this is the shit. And Mike, this is the shit though. Like, if you live in the same house, you still have your own personal property. It doesn't mean everything belongs to everybody. You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh hell no! It means
The food belongs to
everything that
everybody.
you own belongs to them.
Yeah, and everything
Yeah.
they own
Nah,
belongs to
bro.
them.
It ain't yours no more. You don't own what's yours no more. You don't have shit. That's what the
Hey,
fucking
bro,
thing
you're
is.
preaching to the choir over here, bro.
We're lucky just to live here. Be able to
Well,
live
Anyone
here.
who's married knows all
I
about
don't
that
know how
shit.
the fucking world works without it, dude. I have absolutely no fucking. I'm mind blown as fuck.
I mean, I
dude.
literally got a house that has 2 lounge rooms because I didn't want them to keep coming into my fucking lounge room and fucking with my games and shit. It's like, stop tidying my shit up. I got my shit the way I want it for a reason.
And then they complain
like,
how much shit you have, dude.
yeah,
And
they'll
they'll
complain
still
like
find a
your shit.
reason.
Yeah, they'll complain your shit's a mess, and then I'll go in their bathroom like, what the fuck do you call this fucking shit?
Then you tell them, don't touch nothing in my shit. And then they'll fucking find a way into your room, move shit. Then when you ask them, like, what the fuck you in there? Well, it needed,
Amazing
I didn't fucking need,
and
I didn't
shit.
say that's my shit. What the fuck you mean it needed to? Like, what the fuck? I didn't remember memoing fucking, hey, go in there and move my shit. You know, like,
Exactly.
I hate it, dude. I hate it. I absolutely fucking hate it. Anybody wanting more draft cap instead of turning the card in for Mendoza is just really delusional. Works for eyes, has been on drugs. I mean, that doesn't even make sense, Foxdale. I mean, maybe what your message should have probably said is you don't know quarterbacks, you don't study them, you didn't know who Mendoza was. If you seen him play for Cal, you sure want to say that shit. And the next time you bring up any type of dumb shit like ICE in my chat, political shit, you'll be booted out of this motherfucker faster than fuck. Like, you either come here to talk football, debate your case, hang out with your friends and chat, but the second you bring up some dumb fucking shit nobody give a fuck about up in here, then you just the fuck out of here. Like I've always said in my chat, I ain't gonna do that shit, dude. I ain't gonna come over here and play like you're a little kid in a grown-ass man's place. Talking about shit don't even have no place in the conversation. Again, just because you don't want to fucking trade Mendoza doesn't mean you're right. Like I've said, go compare him to the 2024 draft class. He wouldn't even be the 5th best quarterback. Like I don't see where the fuck all you guys keep on. You're just stupid. This kid's gone.
Thank you.
I'm gonna ban this fucking retard.
Or do you want me to ban him?
Oh, fuck it. I take care of it. I'm fucking ain't gonna do that shit. I can care less. Like, I'm not gonna go back and forth with people in the chat. I'm not gonna. The rules are pretty simple. Like, they're really fucking simple. We hang out here every day. We all talk. We all talk football. We all talk about, I want to trade for him. I don't. Nobody argues with people. A debate is a debate. A conversation's a conversation. But when you just start coming in here saying stupid shit because you got mental fucking problems, well, it's not going to happen. So I don't feel
call
sorry.
people names and shit. You know,
yeah, I don't feel sorry for fucking nobody.
Childish.
Yeah, exactly.
Childish.
Either be here for the right reasons or don't be here at all. I'll tell you guys this. There's other chats that'll tolerate your fucking dumb shit because they want your views and they want your fucking follows because they're desperate. They also want your fucking money too. Over here, I ain't never going to ask a person for $1. And they ain't never going to ask a person for shit. We're going to talk fucking football. We're going to talk about the best way to support our team. But we sure in the fuck ain't going to do that shit. And if you ain't here for the deal, I'm not here for let me get every follower I can. I can give 2 fucks about that. I want to get every follower that knows football. I want to get every follower that wants to talk about fucking common sense or debate the game to make our team better. I want people that'll have challenging conversations, not just start talking shit
And
for
Dustin,
no reason.
and let me just say this because I think I speak for everyone here, but obviously you guys feel free to disagree, but I don't care if the player we draft is black, white, brown, purple, yellow, orange, as long as he helps our team. Like I don't care.
It's facts.
You know what I mean? Like I don't fucking care, man. Like it's like that has nothing to do with this. You know?
I'm gonna build on top of that. I've said this to many people many times, and we preach this, at the Coliseum and stuff. The only fucking color a Raider fan gives a fuck about is the color of your jersey. That's it. Give a fuck
That's
about
true.
nothing else.
Yeah, there's never been a racist conversation in this motherfucking chat one time ever. And you get people that come in here and use fucking dumbass shit like if we're even talking about that shit.
Right.
Like that's crazy as fuck. And then he want to tell me, oh, you're goof. I'll slap the fuck out of that dude if I seen him in real life. I can give a fucking. I hate how people talk in chats. I've said it, dude. I didn't do this fucking social media shit until after Oakland, dude. When everybody left Oakland, came this way to Vegas. I mean, I didn't do social media. I was always over there, so I didn't have to fucking do it like that. But since I live in Oregon now and fucking they're over there, it's hard to. The only way I can stay in touch the way I want to is to do it. And I love my team, so I'm going to do it. But I'm not going to sit here and waste 2-3 hours of listening to fucking morons. Look, this is how I look at it. In other people's chats, they don't govern them. They don't fucking hold down rules. They don't fucking make people be normal human beings. They go in there, it chats, they talk all kind of shit. They don't give a fuck. They don't care. You know what they do? They say, that's a click and that's a like. Look at my view count. Your view count's trash because you got trash fucking people in your fucking chat. Your view count sucks and your fucking chat sucks because all they do in there is talk shit and you don't mute or block or nothing because you're worried about fucking the dollar. If you fucking gonna do content, dude, because you're broke, I probably wouldn't be doing that, dude. It doesn't look good on your team when you're just allowing people to go in there and disrespect your shit for no reason. Like you can have, like I said a minute ago, we have fuck 10 people here in the panel. Fuck everybody's got different views. No one's fucking attacking nobody. No one talking race. No one saying not a fucking thing. When you get fucking clowns like that. And fucking people, you'll see people in there, yeah, you're fucking just as stupid as that guy. Fuck, you be booted with that motherfucker too. Like, I hate that shit, dude. It's like fucking
keyboard warriors, man. Fucking keyboard warriors. They say shit they would never say to a man's face.
Yeah, fuck yeah, they would. They get slapped with that fucking keyboard right upside their head, dude. Like literally fucking. I just think fucking if the people ain't here for fucking look at me. I've been doing it for 4 years. I've never asked nobody for nothing. I'll sit here for 4 fucking hours and talk football every fucking day. And I know my shit. I ain't sitting here trying to waste my fucking time. It's just like I said today when we started, like, listen, I'm with you guys on Kubiak. I'm with you guys on the deal, but goddamn, we get to a certain point. We can only talk about the dude so fucking much, like, got to have different conversations, got to start different deals, like like I was saying earlier, I think like it, the reports were coming out like the Eagles are going to not like, so I said I'd not like because I don't like that fucking people like that, dude. I see it's why I hate people like that. I just get this show all fucked up. But so look, reports were coming out that maybe said Dustin question. I know you brought up Mendoza time, Cal. So you don't think he can improve? Yes, Indiana is a better team, but Cal wasn't great. I'm not gonna say that. What I would say is like this is what I would say. Aspen is, or my bad. Baby Span. Is it Spain? Span. So this is what I would say, okay? It's not about if he develops or he can't get better. I've never said that. I didn't say that. What I would say is in college usually has a routine. colleges have routines. So, for instance, guys that sit on the bench for multiple years, wait until their third and fourth year, enter into their college year, their senior year or junior year, they finally get the start. They usually play multiple years in big league schools, just like when people want to compare, Fernando is like, I've heard people say Andrew Luck. They're absolute fucking morons if they believe that. I hear him say that it's Joe Burrows. Again, they're absolute fucking morons if they believe that. Joe Burrows was known from the damn minute he got into college.
Jared Goff, quarterback.
Andrew Luck was known from the minute he got in college. Nobody fucking knew who Fernando was. And I'm not going to sit here and say, no, he can't get better. Yes, any player can get better, but there's a difference. When a guy goes to a fucking bigger school and they have the team that he has, people will keep using this excuse. Well, they didn't have 5 stars. I don't give a fuck if they had 5 stars. 5 stars are overrated in schools due to an individual player. You know what fucking Signetti did? And if people don't believe it, go Google it. The Signetti said, fuck 5 stars. I'm going to go get the most experienced players. He didn't give a fuck about a 5-star player. He said, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to get fucking dudes that are juniors and seniors that have the most experience in fucking college right now in the game. And that's the way I'm going to build my fucking team. There's reports on it. There's fucking deals, even with the NCAA. There are motherfucking reports that say that it was men against boys. They compared him to the Green Bay Packers, dude, and how young the average player in there is 25, and the average player in the Signetti team was 23 years of age. They fucking dogged on most of these people all year, and people are just like, oh, he didn't have no 5 stars. Yeah, because you guys don't know football. You don't know fucking football. It doesn't matter if they have the 5 stars, dude. It's not fucking Nick Saban over here coaching fucking Alabama anymore. It's these guys are outsmarting motherfuckers by saying, you know what, you get your 5 stars and hope that your young kids develop, and I'm gonna go get fucking dudes ready to go to the NFL, and I'll have them on their fucking last years playing. Like, that's fucking smart as fuck. That's why I said the NIL, all this shit, it's gonna fuck up. It's going to fuck up football. You're going to have dudes getting into the college at 27 years old, or the NFL at 27 years old. Like, that's crazy as shit. There has to be limits, rules, all kinds of things. Kids got to be able to leave early. But if kids know, like, hey, I don't got to go to fucking NFL for 3 years because I'm going to collect this kind of money, like, it's going to ruin the game. But don't get me wrong, it'll force hell people out at one time. So you may have bad draft class for a year or two, and then all of a sudden, boom, you got fucking big ol' ass draft class with all them. They would ruin their draft stock doing that. So maybe they want the money more than they care about the stock at the time. But I don't think that's how the NFL is. I don't think that's how the NFL is built. I don't have an issue with Fernando. I like him. I think he's a great player. I've said I just think he don't have the arm. He doesn't have a strong arm. He doesn't get down field with a strong arm. He's a check down player. He's an outside, underneath, fucking drag, slants. I mean, can he get a big play every now and again downfield? Yeah, but that's the NFL is built off of big plays. Seeing the dude fucking take advantage of somebody and just burning them. I've said it. If you can go take the line and fix it for Burrows and took away Chase and just gave him an average dude, like I even said, just go give him Rashid Raheed, and Burrows is going to win way more games. He wins a lot of games with Chase because he makes some crazy throws and some great fucking throws behind a trash ass O-line. So we are not Indiana. So if we're thinking about that, we want to take Fernando. In order for Fernando to have success here means we would need the defense and we'd need the offense. Trinidad Chambers had a better game against Miami, throwing the ball, playing against them at a fucking quarterback level than anywhere close to fucking Fernando Mendoza. So we can't sit here and say, man, Fernando's this fucking elite guy and he got 185 yards and 1 rushing touchdown and 0 passing touchdowns or any fucking deal like that when Trinidad put the team on his fucking back with not a defense like Indiana, not a fucking O-line like Indiana. He threw the fucking team on his back and he put up 277 fucking yards on those motherfuckers. He most definitely is the better quarterback. There's no fucking doubt. So I've said it. Fernando's a great game manager with a great fucking team. He's not coming to the fucking Niners. He ain't coming to the Rams. He's coming to the fucking Raiders that got one of the worst fucking O-lines in football. And I agree with everybody that'll say it in the comments. Guaranteed they'll say, well, it was just, Brendan Carroll. I don't disagree. I absolutely don't disagree. But the line will not be fucking top 5 elite in the fucking by next year. Fernando Mendoza's O-line got the motherfucking MVP in the Rose Bowl game, bro. I mean, Fernando didn't get it. The O-line fucking got it.
That's Coogan, my Notre Dame center.
Yeah, that's saying a lot. That's saying a fucking lot. So we got to be careful when Fernando is the only quarterback in the fucking draft at the first pick. There's not another motherfucker in there. I've said it and I'll stand on it. I would pick Trinidad Chambers before I picked fucking Fernando. I would pick Trinidad over Fernando, and people would say, what, you would pick him at the first pick? Fuck no. I would pick fucking Averill Reese, and then I would find a way to get Trinidad at that 16th spot, dude, if somebody ain't taking him beforehand. And I would even trade up, dude, and go get his ass, dude, because if I have their second-round pick, the Jets second-round pick too, I'm going to fucking trade the fuck up and go get fucking Trinidad Chambers. So if you're telling me my first 2 picks in this draft is Averill Reese and Trinidad Chambers, and then we have Mac Jones for this season, what the fuck is the problem? What the fuck is the problem? We're a way better team. We're a way better team than just going in and being like, Fernando Mendoza, that's not even going to play this year, fucking first overall pick in the NFL draft. Yeah, you guys think that's smart? You think that's fucking smart, right? Andy Reid took the 10th overall pick and had Alex Smith in there and allowed him to sit for a year. He didn't take the first fucking overall pick in the motherfucking draft and bench the fucking guy. I mean, goddamn, that's crazy as fuck. That's crazy as fuck. The most valuable pick in fucking the draft, and he's getting benched for a year. That's fucking insane. That's insane, dude. Fuck, why don't you pick Carson Beck and do that? Why the fuck are you going with Fernando and doing that? That's crazy. Like I said, I would take Averill Reese. Averill Reese will play right now. He will be a Pro Bowler right now. And he won't be a Pro Bowler like fucking Shador Sanders. He'll be a fucking Pro Bowler like TJ fucking Watt and them, dude. He's a fucking beast, dude. He's a beast. He'll be just like Roquan fucking Smith, fucking Max, and all of them. The guy can play all over the fucking line. That dude's ruthless as fuck. He's
rookie defensive player of the year.
Yeah, he's better than that.
He's the rookie defensive player of the year. He will be.
Averill Reese is a killer. He's an absolute fucking killer. And anybody that watches his tape and studies him, the dude has just a killer instinct, dude. He just has an instinct that there ain't not a fucking other guy in that draft even come close to what he has. The guy just has pure natural instinct, dude. He knows how to fill out lines. He knows how to fill out pressure. He knows how to fill out the person in the back. Fucking he reads. He knows how to read, dude. He reads really, 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 really good. I haven't even seen a player. I've seen a lot of players. I don't know if I've seen a player to his caliber of IQ on the field, man. He just fucking, he'll be pushing in on a motherfucker at full and then just stop, boom, fucking pulls back. And I don't know how he sees it. Most people, when they get into a player, they get blind because they're fighting him. They know they know that somebody's over here, but he doesn't do that shit. He'll fucking get on a dude inside, fucking be fighting, then he just automatically pulls out, turns around, and runs
And Dustin,
on the
I
side.
think a lot of that is to do. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, hey, Mike, I was just going to say, like, I think a lot of that shit is the guy has really good instincts. It reminds me of, like, Charles Woodson. If you guys look at early Charles Woodson when he got drafted, one of the big knocks on him was that he didn't study tape, but he didn't need to because he was so naturally instinctive in playing the cornerback position. I think Reese is the same playing, outside linebacker, defensive end. Like, some guys don't need to study. You know what I mean? Because they're so instinctual.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Mike.
I was I was going to say just the opposite. I'm wondering, I mean, maybe he is instinctual, but it seems to me like it's a result of a lot of film study. But so I guess we differ on that one a little bit. But I mean, yeah, it probably is more instinct. But I don't know. It seems like he just studies a lot. I bet he's one of those guys that spends a lot of time in the film room. So because he just seems to know where the shit's going before it's even happening. So maybe it's instinct, maybe it's studying, maybe it's a combination
I
of
think
both. I don't know, man. I just know he's fucking good.
I think it might be both, Mike, right? Like if you're studying shit, your instincts get further refined and you're able to play faster because you could see shit develop before it actually even develops, right? So, no, I think he's a very good player. And as I mentioned again for the third or fourth time, Max Crosby he's signaling to me that he's injury prone. And we just got to be real about that. Like this dude, his problem is his gift and his curse is that he plays really, really hard, even in practice. So you could imagine that the practices for him are basically like extra games. That shit's a lot of wear and tear on the body. And he's pushing 30, so like maybe you ship him out. I know Schneider would have shipped him out.
Doesn't help that he plays 100% of the plays.
Exactly.
I'm not against Bane, but Bane is not better than Reese. Nowhere close. Bane is just a pure edge rusher. Bane is a pure edge rusher, and Averill Reese is a better edge rusher than Bane. And he plays linebacker, and he's a damn good fucking linebacker. Like, he's not a Bane. I would not like if we were able to somehow, like I said, if we went like 16th pick and Bane was there with Averill Reese at the first, we'd get it. But there is not a board in the 2026 draft that has Bane at the first overall pick over Averill. Nowhere close. Not
yeah, he's like great against the run, but he's not that great against the fucking pass either.
Hell no. He's a pure edge rusher.
His pass rush
pure edge rusher is all he is.
Right. Or if you don't think Reese can help out Max, sorry. I mean, yeah, he's going to be a huge help to Max because he does play edge rusher, and even to have with him being up on as a linebacker in the middle or the outside, he could fill those gaps too. Which is going to help out Max. So it's definitely going to help out Max. Anybody in the front line, defensive line, or a linebacker that's a standout stud like he is going to help the other positions.
And if you put a 4-3-3-4 defense, man, where it's a DN linebacker edge, he plays across the whole board. It's a no-brainer. It's an absolute no-brainer. I mean, there's not a guy in this draft anywhere close to Averill Reese pure talent. It's just facts, dude. I mean, the problem with like when people get into the draft, it's like they get so individually locked in on a quarterback because we're so desperate for one. But if we didn't need a quarterback and you just took away it and said, okay, if everybody just took away a quarterback this year because Fernando's the only guy, there's no competition, nobody's competing for him. And don't get me wrong, I bet you Trinidad fucking beats him in the combine and damn near all kind of drills. So, like I said, I think Trinidad smokes him in the combine, but because the combine doesn't favor Fernando's traits. They favor fucking Trinidad's traits, dude. Fucking speed, how he gets in and out of the pocket, mobility, throwing on the run, outside fucking deals, deep downfield passes. Like, it most definitely favors Trinidad over Fernando. But Fernando's a hard worker, and he'll put his deal into it. His time into it. I would just say, like I said, I think when you're looking at the Raiders, you can't look at an individual name. So, like, Fernando only helps one position. We're not one position away from winning. Averill Reese plays multiple positions. He plays what's called the half U. He can play from DN, linebacker, middle linebacker, outside linebacker, DN. He can play the half U rotation. That player alone plays almost 4 or 5 spots, and he is most definitely valuable on a team like ours right now. We're lucky to have one good player in one of them spots. He can play all of them at any given time. He's the most valuable guy in the draft for us right now.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, too, I mean, all the defense, all they locked on was 98, Max Crosby. This is going to give he's going to be another Where's Waldo. You got to know where Arbel is at all times, man. You have to know where he's at, where he's lining up at. It's going to just cause one more distraction to the offense. Now we go, where's Max at now? Okay, where's Arbel at? Okay, we got those two set now. So they're going to help out each other.
Yeah, Spillane, how he played over there this year, I wanted to argue that. I think he played pretty good with them over there. The Raiders should trade Tyree and a 5th-round pick for A.J. Brown. So that's what we were going to talk about. So we can just talk about that right now anyway. So I was going to make the thumbnail and topic for A.J. Brown tonight, but the reports started coming out that it was the Raiders or Seattle for Kubiak, so I just figured I'd change the thumbnail over there. But long story short, there are reports basically saying like AJ over the last few years has had conflict with the Browns or with the Eagles.
It's Nick Sirianni that he's been having problems with.
Yeah, he's had it for like the last few years, and they're always going back and forth. And don't get me wrong, just because a player argues with the coach, there's nothing wrong with that, dude. I mean, it's happened on multiple teams, dude. I mean, if you look at a guy like Keyshawn Johnson, he did it, and John Gruden won a Super Bowl with him. So, I mean, I think, like I said, I think it takes players. It takes coaches with the players to be able to be good, like to be a good person, good coach, everything. So at the end of the day, A.J. Brown, they're thinking there's no reports have been in it. There's nothing that's been permanently put in stone about it. But they're saying that there could be a good possibility that the Eagles would be willing to move off A.J. Brown this year. So if we do get Klint and we bring Klint in here, and Klint's going to need a 1. Like I've said it every time I talk about it, I've said he needs a 1. Like you only have Bowers and you only have Trey. It's the only, and Michael Mayer's not bad, but Trey, I mean, those are your 2 guys. That's what you got. So you're going to have to get a 2 or a 1, and you're going to have to get another one too. But what I'm saying is would you guys trade for A.J. Brown due to the fact that if Klint Kubiak had him with Bowers and Trey and then whoever else he gets with Genty, like that's a pretty good fucking start right there. I mean,
I definitely would. I just think it would cost more than Tyree and the 5th-round pick. Well, I don't know what your thoughts are on that.
What the deal has been, because of how old he is, the down production over the last years, they say that they would be able to get A.J. Brown for a 3rd round and a 5th round. So what I would say is fuck giving him a 3rd and a 5th. I would just tell him, let me give you 2 4ths and you guys can take him and let us get him. Like I'll just meet you in the middle of, I would rather keep my 3rd round pick. I'd rather keep my 3rd round pick versus giving him my 3rd and my 5th. We got 3 4th round.
Right. So we still have a 4th round pick. So
and I would rather have my 3rd and 4th versus the 4s, like I'd way rather have the 3rd. And then what's going to happen? What's going to happen is because they lost the 3rd round, they're going to take 2 of those 4s and try to trade into a 3, so let's not we don't need to go through all the hassle of doing that. We'll just give you the 2 4s. We keep our 3 and 4 and 5, and you get the 2 4s out of our 4th round. And if we get that, I think that's a good deal. I mean, I think it's a great deal for it. They said he won't get a first, and he ain't going to get a second for him. So, like I would tell them, I mean, if you can figure out the projected trade is a 3rd and a 5th. So I would start off the offer with 2 4s. That's how I'd start the offer.
That'd be sweet. I'd do that for AJ Brown. Hell yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, he would add to this team instantly. Like,
I don't think he's a cancer or anything like that. I mean, he's fucking alpha, man. Some of them have, they like to voice themselves. They like to voice their opinions louder than others. Put it that way. Nothing wrong with that. Fucking grown men.
Yeah, I agree, man. I mean, that's exactly the kind of receiver that we would need that we were talking about earlier. Like the guy that's 6'1", 220-ish pounds.
Are you wiping that?
Can play the outside receiver. That's exactly what we're missing from this team. Like we already got a speed guy in Tucker. We already got a aggressive possession receiver kind of in Besh. But what we're missing is we need another guy to go with that. And I think AJ Brown definitely fits the profile. Guy that can run routes, guy that's got good hands, guy, it doesn't have to be the fastest guy in the field, but knows how to run his routes and, shake his corner or his cover. Like, I think he's ideal for what we need. Like I said, anyone between that 6'1", 6'2", 220-ish pound range that can play the X, that's what we need.
Yep. Somebody's got some muscle to him too,
Yeah, facts.
So
box people
if
out.
we were able to get
people out.
If we got AJ Brown and Pierce, I mean, fuck, we'd kill it in.
We'd kill it. Fuck.
Definitely be killing that shit.
Oh, if we had AJ Brown and Pierce and fucking Trey Tucker.
Are you talking about the Alex Pierce guy?
People on the receiving
Yeah,
board,
from Alex Pierce from the Colts.
Fuck yeah.
I know who you're talking about. Me and Dustin talked about him. I think it was like 2 years ago, just around the time
you put him on there. Yeah, you put him on there with AJ Brown and fucking Bowers and them and Mayer, and I mean, we're gonna fuck up some people. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Pick your poison.
Yeah, I mean, you give that. I'm telling you, dude. I can see Mac Jones being the quarterback, dude. I can see Mac Jones being the quarterback, and you're telling me he's throwing to AJ Brown, Pierce, fucking Tucker, Besh, fucking Genty, Bowers, Mayer. I mean, oh man,
you can't tell me that kind of threat is not going to help the run game. I mean, just by spreading them out, spreading out the defense, spreading out.
AJ's contract's not crazy, bro. Have you looked at it? It's only $29 million. You're telling me AJ Brown for getting AJ Brown at 29 for $29 million is crazy? No, fuck, no, it's not.
Not when Jamar Chase is making 40.
Yeah, AJ Brown's contract's only $29 million this year.
I think people are going to realize, man.
You take that, and I think he's only 29 years old.
Let me have a look here. I think you're right. I'll just check for you quickly.
What is it, Vernon?
Yeah, 29. It was 28 and 25, so yeah, he's turning 29 this year.
Yeah, he's going to be 29 on a $29 million contract. Everybody knows that he's going to want more, and he's going to be leaving there, coming to the Raiders, dude. And if we give him, let's just say we give him 30, I don't think that's a bad deal.
It's
and if we give him let's say we give
30
him,
let's 30 and no state taxes.
Yeah, let's say we give him 3-year, $90 million fucking dollar contract. He'd be 32 years old.
Yeah.
32 years old by the time we were like, okay, let's decide if we're going to move off him or not.
Just to give people
31, right? Because he'd be 29, 30, 31. So he'd only be 31.
Yeah, he'd be 31 when he's leaving. So just to give people some perspective, right? In 97 starts or 105 games, the dude's had 8,000 yards in fucking 7 years. And then on top of that, he has 56 touchdowns and 366 first downs in that time.
And what would you give up, though, to get him?
I think AJ Brown's underrated as a player. 2 4s is what we were saying. 2 4s.
2 of this year's fourth, or 1 of this year's fourth and then next year's fourth?
2 of this year's.
Right.
2 of this year's.
Get it over with.
Yeah, 2 of this year's.
Venom or Vernum, you said, yeah, but we also have like half of our roster in free agent. No, we don't, dude. Listen, we have 24 free agent players that
And
are
a lot of
leaving.
those players can walk anyway.
18 of them are restricted unrestricted free agents, dude. They're not we only have, what is it, 6 players that are actual free agent players and Malcolm Kuntz. So that's a common thing every year. It's not like it's new that many of those dudes are moving that are backup players. It's not uncommon.
It's not like we have any plans of re-signing them all. We're gonna get more salary cap room when some of these 1-year players are gone. In other words,
we're not gonna re-sign.
It's just the reverse of what you're suggesting.
I mean, we're not gonna be doing that shit.
Yeah. There's a lot of players. I mean, what do you think we'll keep out of them? Maybe 5, 6, 7 at the most. I mean, I don't. So.
Yeah, I mean the dudes.
That means we're cutting 19. How much salary cap space is that fucking free up?
Exactly. And I was going to say with AJ Brown, he has 2,081 yards in the last 2 and 14 touchdowns over the last 2 years. So that's still pretty good.
I won't sit and say that AJ is not the same.
He's hell underrated in my opinion. When people talk
what I would say is like AJ isn't the same player. I don't disagree, but they also haven't been using him the same way they did when he first got there.
That's facts. Especially when he had the 2 back-to-back almost 1,500 yard seasons. Because at that time he was the number 1 weapon. If you look at the targets, he had like 145 and 158 those years. And then his targets went from 158 targets to 97 in 24 and then 121 in last year. So, of course, the yards is going to be different when you have less targets.
I mean, let's be real. His 2025 regular season stats, he had 78 receptions.
Receptions for 1,000 yards. Exactly. And 100 receptions. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Anytime you can hit 1,000 under 100, then that's good.
This dude had under 80 receptions for 1,000.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
7 touchdowns. Dude averaged 12.9. He averaged 12.9 yards per carry. He had 121 targets. He did that in 15 games. So yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't know what we're talking about him being bad. I mean.
I'm saying is he's underrated in my opinion. Like when people talk about like the top receivers like Jamar Chases and whatever, I always say if you're doing top 10, you better put fucking AJ Brown in there somewhere. I'd have to take a deeper dive to say top 5, but he's definitely top 10 in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I would like I 100% agree, Rosetown. Like I would fix the whole line first, and I don't give a fuck if I have anything left for the defense this year. I can care less. If my offense is putting up 35, 40 points a game, I don't give a fuck about the defense. Like the defense can get built over the next 2 years. I'm gonna go still win games this year. Like there ain't no fucking doubt about that. I've said it in the NFL right now. It's all about who can fucking score last. So if I got a team where the offense is fucking rolling on all cylinders, believe me, a great defense is only going to help you win a Super Bowl. We're not trying to win Super Bowl. If we go out there and our offense is fucking rolling on all cylinders, we win 8 games. And then the following year we get a few pieces and then we're up to 13 because we did tighten up on the defense. And this is where Max has to be traded. It's just what it has to be, man. Like there's no ties to Kubiak with Max or any defensive coordinator here now. Nothing. You have to trade Max. And the reason you trade Max is because you get 2 more first-round picks. You're able to fucking use those picks now to add players onto the roster now. So you're not waiting, fucking 3 years down the road to try to build up the defense. Like, if this draft is done right, you can build the offense and the defense. But the money's only going to go so far in free agency, no matter how high the cap is or not. Players' value is like $25 million for a good player. So it's not like you're going out there and just getting all hella good players. You're getting one or two at best. So
yeah, that's what I was saying before with yeah, because that's what I was going to say before with the whole AJ Brown thing. When people talk about the contract, is people got to realize right now, if you're talking like top receiver money now is what quarterback money used to be. It's like 40 million now for a fucking like the best receiver. You know what I mean? It's not fucking 20 million no more.
Contract you can pay for AJ Brown. There's nothing.
No. What I'm saying is the money's gone up like for the player positions over the last couple of years. Yeah, like it's not like you're paying 25 million for a top receiver anymore. It's more like 30 to 40 now. So everything's gone up.
STV, you're 100% facts. That's why if you were to get both of them and you had AJ Brown as your one, Trey as your two, and Alec as your three, that's how you fucking win those matches. I agree. If you went out there and just got Alec as your starter, I don't think it works the same way. I don't think you're going to go out there and do the same thing. We had Devontae Adams with Derek Carr, and they killed it. And then they fucked it up like
Devontae Adams had a career season with Derek Carr.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. So sitting there saying that because they've tried to put Jimmy and them up in there and Gardner, I mean, yeah, I would.
That comes back to the fucking statement I like to make this that your wide receiver is only as good as your quarterback. 9 times out of 10 because they got to throw him the fucking football. So,
I mean, if I can trade for T. Higgins, I would get him over. I would take T. Higgins over. Fucking who are we just talking about?
AJ Brown.
AJ Brown. I would take T. Higgins over him.
Yeah, I'd take T. Higgins definitely higher rank up there than Brown, but probably more expensive though. I mean, I think for Higgins now, you're probably looking at 35
million. He's only making like 18 million, I think. I don't know if.
But if he's coming into a contract year, he could be asking for like 30. The way
I mean, I would still give it to him because how old is he? Only, 26, 27?
Yeah, I'm saying he might even be a little bit more, maybe 35, but I'll still pay it. Because, I mean, Jamar Chase is making like 45 million or something crazy.
We're not giving him $35 million. I mean, if we got to give a fucking wide receiver $35 million, I mean, I'll straight pass on that.
Yeah,
that's
the way the market's
trending. What I'll be doing for the next fucking 50 years is most definitely drafting and developing fucking wide receivers. Like, I mean, fucking think I'm giving them that kind of money. I'll trade that motherfucker. I mean, you're telling me that I'm going to give 40 mil to a wide receiver. I'm going to trade him and get like 3 first-round picks. Like, that's insane.
I know it's insane, but I'm just saying that's the way the market's trending for top receivers now.
They can keep their market.
Yeah. Yeah, so Jamar Chase is like 40, then Jefferson's like 35, CeeDee Lamb's like 34.
Noah Pickens, 100%, bro. Yeah. What were you saying, Ozzy?
I was just saying, like, the top receiver money right now is 40, and then the next one is like Jefferson at 35, and then CeeDee Lamb at 34. But if the salary cap, if the salary cap goes up again, that shit's going to go up too. That's usually what happens. All the positions go up a few million every time the salary cap goes up.
When do they announce that? Because I thought for sure
Higgins is on about 28 right now.
Huh?
Saying Higgins is on about 28 million right now, roughly 28.7.
So what is Higgins is like 28 million right now?
Yeah, 28.7, but yeah, pretty much 28. 28, 29. Because he's like, well,
how old is he?
He is, where's that age? Fuck, I had it. Sorry, 1 sec.
He's had a lot of concussions too.
There he is. 27. He's 27, so he's probably going to turn 28 this year.
Yeah, I would just draft a receiver, man.
Yeah, I mean, it might be a smart move if you took Reese. Like, if we traded down and took Reese and then got a receiver somewhere, maybe the second round or late first round. I don't know. But I definitely wouldn't want to pay more than 30.
I would
Because
rather give 20 million to a corner
True.
than
I definitely agree with that.
Then give 28 million to a wide receiver that's 28 years old. I'm good on that.
The crazy thing is, even though Higgins is making
what's the stats for Higgins? And Higgins didn't even make 1,000 yards, if I recall. Didn't he only get like 800?
Let me double check that.
Like 850. I could be wrong. I'm not.
But the thing I was going to say is crazy. Even though Higgins is making 28 million, he's still only like the 11th highest paid receiver this year. Receivers getting crazy money nowadays. No, you're right. 846. 11 touchdowns though.
Yeah, 846. That's what I was thinking.
But but that was on 59 receptions, so not bad.
Yeah, and that's also with Jamar Chase being injured and
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, there's reasons why he has 11 touchdowns.
He was averaging 14.3 yards a reception, which ain't bad.
What do you guys bring K9 over from Seattle or save money and bring? Like this is how I feel like this is, if I'm just being honest, like I feel like they got to do whatever they got to do in the draft and free agency, however they can split up the money in the picks. But the offense has to be fucking picked and done fully to the T before we sit and say any investing to the defense outside if we take Reese. Reese should be like the first pick to the defense, and then everything else goes to the offense, because I've said it, until you can fix the one side or the other. You can't fix both at the same time. It never works. I mean, show me one time in the last 25 years it's worked.
The way I would do it though is I'd probably, the free agent money would probably be better spent on the offense, and then because I just feel like the draft is deeper on the defensive side of the ball. But yeah, that's me.
Yeah, and like I said, however they choose to do it, just split them up. Make sure that they can fucking fix the offense first, and then make sure you fix it first. No, bitch. I didn't fucking get in. Yo.
That's new. That's a good point. Rosetown brought up. Rashima, she's also a very good punt returner as well.
But what I was going to say is you build up the one side of the ball first. Make sure it's finished. Then spend the next 2 years fixing the defense. The defense just needs way too many pieces in there. If you can focus on putting a good fucking corner in that side, getting a good linebacker in there, that's why Reese needs to be in there, because he can play middle linebacker, he can play DN, he can play wherever the fuck you want. If Malcolm Kuntz was coming on like he was at the end of the year, we don't give him 12. Let's just give him 10 million, bring him back, see where he's at. I mean, Malcolm Kuntz, he's still there for another year. You still have people here that if you get the right coaches, right system, can still be good players. The problem is we just don't have no consistency. We don't have no rhythm defensively, either offensively. So just get the offense. I don't know how many times I got to say it. If the offense can put up 35 points, we're going to win 8 games throughout the season easily. 8 games easy next year, guaranteed. And that's without a defense. So I would, like I said, focus on the offense first. Get that shit while you're not wasting. I would rather watch our team put up 35 fucking points a game or 40 with Bowers and Ashton right now in their fucking on their rookie contract, doing a great job, than wasting them for the next 3-4 years, dude, because we keep trying to do these half-ass things. Justin, if you got to trade to get Mac Jones, then trade the fucking deal picks and get Mac Jones. Like I said, you got 2 4th-round picks. Let's fucking use the motherfuckers to get something that's going to matter. I don't care about people's feelings, how they feel like, well, I don't like this. I don't care. You're not the coach. You're not running the fucking team. You don't know what he can do. You don't teach that guy. Feelings don't fucking win nothing. What were you saying, Ozzy?
No, never mind. He probably wouldn't fit our system because we already got Trey Tucker. I was just thinking of Wandale Robinson's a free agent, but then again, he's too short for what we need.
Yeah, we don't need a short player. We need a contested catch player on the outside, a big fucking body player. That's why AJ fits that role. You need somebody that can contest catches just as much as Bowers. You can use Bowers as another receiver on the outside. With an AJ, that's tough. That's tough. How you stopping Bowers? How you stopping AJ? Yes, AJ dropped some balls over this last year. Yeah, but fuck, dude, they didn't use them the same way they did, the last year or two. So I don't know if it's because he sucks that much or they're just not throwing to him. I don't know. So I don't cover the Eagles enough to know that question. But what I do know about the Eagles is he's still good enough to fucking do. If he came here with those numbers, he's going to be damn good. Jacoby Myers was here, had 1,000 yards with fucking no touchdowns. Fucking what do you have? 4? He had 4. And again, he left here, went over to Jacksonville. What do you have? 4 in fucking the first 3 games. So fucking just depends on where you're at, who you have, and who's there. So I think if him with Kubiak, he's gonna fucking kill it. I think AJ Brown kills it with Kubiak, dude.
Definitely. I'm just seeing what other options we might have had if we can't get him.
But I just think the defense, we can build it up through the draft and hit on some pieces, and then you just fill out your roster the way you need it. But I just feel like you got to get the offense going first, and it's got to be the focal point. Has to be. You don't bring Klint Kubiak in here and say, "All right, let's build the defense." Like that. That's just fucking dumb as hell. Build special teams. You brought Kubiak here to run the best offense in the league. That's what you brought him here for. But I don't know. Like I said, with him on our team, he can be really good. And look, again, you can get a guy in free agency or in the draft, anything. I'm not saying it has to be him, And there's nothing saying they'll even trade him. But he would be a good option, and that's facts. And I'm telling you, just if you can get Reese and Pierce, if you can get Reese and Alex.
A player I wouldn't mind getting if we cannot get AJ Brown. That could be like a free agent.
If you got AJ Brown and Pierce, dude, you just killed it. You killed it.
Fuck it. I'm not denying that. I'm saying as an option B, like if they don't want to trade AJ Brown, I'd still get Pierce, and then I'd go and get Gabriel Davis from Buffalo. Because even though Gabriel Davis he's not as good as AJ Brown, obviously, but
he ain't even nowhere close. He ain't nowhere fucking close.
Yeah, it's definitely not him, but I'm just saying, he'd be a good possession receiver, though. The build and stuff.
Yeah, I would have to go see who's in there, but he sure in the fuck wouldn't be in my top anything. I mean, fuck, I bet Rashid got just as good as numbers as him?
Probably. I just don't think they're going to get rid of Rashid, but we'll see.
I ain't trying to get Rashid. We got Trey Tucker. We don't need Rashid.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was looking more for another big body receiver, possession type receiver, which is what Gabriel Davis is. But I meant on the cheap side. If they didn't want to, or if they didn't, they couldn't get AJ Brown.
Yeah, because there's nothing saying that they want to trade him over there either, and the owner has literally said he likes him. So
that's what I mean.
They can say that today and trade him tomorrow. I mean, that's just how that shit works. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think? So let's just say that the Raiders hire Klint Kubiak, so we know who our coach is, right? We'll start with Mike and we'll go around. Who are you picking in your first 3 rounds, position-wise?
Position-wise, Okay, well, first of all, I'm gonna say I'm team trade back. So I would take Arvell Reese first, number one. Number 16, I would definitely, well, depend, as we sit now, I'm looking at either a cornerback or wide receiver. Let me say, I, I'm gonna go cornerback, and then third round, I'm gonna say an offensive lineman.
Well, so hold on. If you trade back, you're
Hmm.
doing it with the Jets, so that's giving you 2 first-round picks, a
Right.
second round, so 2 second-round picks, and then a third round. So you're gonna have
Well,
5 total
let me
picks.
let me change that. Yeah, if we have if at number 16, damn, Trinidad is still available, definitely him. And then so the second round would that'd make that the second round. You're right, I forgot about that. Okay. Um, so second round, I'm gonna go corner. I want a corner. I want a good corner.
Hell, what do you think, Ozzy?
I mean, for me, like if we did the trade, I'm obviously with the trade back idea. So we'd end up with 2 and 16 in the first round plus pick 36. Like that would be our first 3 picks. So I'm definitely taking Reese second overall. That's my first pick. And then it's a toss up between either getting Jared. It had to depend what we're doing free agency, but I'm either getting someone like a Jared McCoy from Tennessee, the corner, or Carnell Tate, the wide receiver from fucking Ohio State, and that will fix our wide receiver 1 problem right there. But yeah, so it just depends on what we're doing free agency. So or trading, if we don't get Brown, then I'm probably taking Tate. If we already got Brown, then I'd go corner, and then probably the third pick, I'll probably. Well, that'd be tough. If we already got, I'd probably say D line, like Caden McDonald, maybe from Ohio State. I need a nose tackle. And I feel like he's the best run stop and kind of like nose tackle in the whole draft. So I'd take Caden McDonald or someone like that at 36. Someone to stuff the run and stuff the middle. Because then, I mean, you got Reese on the outside, then you had McDonald in the middle, and then Max on the other side in a 3-4. That'd be hell good. And then you can still put Tyree Wilson next to McDonald in a 4-3 and still have Reese and Max on the outside, or you trade Max. Depends how you want to do it. But either way, that would work. Because that way, all my first 3 picks are all starting from day 1.
Hell yeah. What are you thinking, Aaron?
What happened?
I said, what are you thinking? What are your picks?
For what, the draft?
Are you not fucking paying attention, or are you just sitting up here fucking doing other shit?
Nah.
Sup, Rebel?
I said if the Raiders pick Kubiak, what are your first 3 picks in the first 3 rounds, unless you make the trade?
So my first would be quarterback, Fernando, with the first overall. Go corner number 2. Then I would go with Surratt in the 3rd round, wide receiver, if we did not do no trades and got AJ Brown.
Yeah, I would trade. I would take Averill Reese for sure. Try for corner with that 16th. But if Trinidad was there, I'm taking Trinidad for damn sure with the 16th. That'd just be a steal. So I'd go with him. Then I would go if I went linebacker, quarterback, then corner, middle linebacker, and then halfback from Penn State, dude. Fucking. So that's how I would do mine. So I would go linebacker, quarterback if I can get Trinidad, cornerback, middle linebacker, halfback from Penn State to back up Genty, because you get that dude from Penn State, dude. He's gonna fucking Genty and him are gonna just whop the fuck out of people. They're just gonna whop the fuck out of people straight up.
You don't like Price out of Notre Dame?
I mean, I like
Aaron
Price, but I will most definitely take Penn State 15 touchdowns, fucking 1,300 yards for dang sure.
Yeah, Price had
Yeah,
to deal with that.
I'll
Split a lot
take
of time
Penn
with.
State too. I like that
Well,
running back too.
well, I like it too, but I'm just saying that Price did have to contend with split carries with
Love.
Jeremiah Love. So I mean,
Yeah, and Love's probably a salute unleash. Salute Martinez. Appreciate all you guys, man. Salute to all you guys out there in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all.
Salute, Rebel.
I just feel like you can get some good picks if you do the trade.
Yep.
And just like I said, if Trinidad's still there, there's going to be people thinking Ty Simpson, but fuck, you can have him. Any dude wants Ty, you can have that motherfucker. I'm taking Trinidad. So fucking, like I've said, I'll take him with 16th pick if he fell that far. I don't think he would, but I mean, he may fall that far, but I would take him for sure. And then you got good corners, dude, in the second round there, so you can still get your corner. And then like I said, if we're into the third round, I think Penn State may go to fourth, but in real life, like I've said, if you're doing mocks and dudes in the fourth, he's going to most likely be a third round pick. He's not going to be a fourth. So mock drafts are always a round off almost every player in there at this time in the year. So unless they're the starters, in the first round, that's different. But anybody later rounds, they're always a round off easy. And then we don't got to give up any of our force.
Another player I'd look at getting if I couldn't get that Caden guy, by the way, is probably that Messidor kid out of Miami.
Messidor's not. Yeah, he's badass too.
Yeah, he's another one that could be there. Because like if the one from Ohio State goes before him, the McDonald kid goes before him, I'll take Messidor as my second option. Because one of them should be there at that pick, I think. Just finally fix that interior. Fuck, we need like our Cam Hayward, our fucking tackle that can help Maxwell whoever the edge rushers are out. We haven't had a dominant D tackle in fucking forever.
Let's take another good way to look at the whole Mendoza thing, man. Say Mendoza was on a team right now, and you had 2 first-round picks this year and the extra second to give away. 2 second rounds, 2 first rounds next year. Would you trade all that to get Mendoza from that team?
Fuck no.
Exactly. So that's what we're giving up by taking him.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I look at it. Because it's like you can either go Reese and then Chambers at quarterback if he's there, or you can go Reese and then a corner like Jared McCoy from Tennessee, or fucking you can get another good player in the 16th pick. Mm-hmm. So even those 2 players is better than getting just Fernando.
Mm-hmm. And then what can we do with those first round picks next year? Let me think. Oh, maybe move up. With 3 first round picks, we have a pretty good chance of moving up. And if we still are like a 5-win team, we're not going to be that deep in the fucking first round. We have 3 first round draft picks. Guess what we can do? We can move up and get a quarterback next year because there's more next year. I mean, it's just I don't. It just seems obvious to me, but people that like Mendoza think it's obvious to them. So, I understand that.
Yeah, the way I look at it, right, is you got to, if you, like, this is the way GM's got to look at it. You never look, like, just at the year you're in. They always got to look ahead. Like, they got to look, okay, if I don't take a quarterback this year, who's like, in next year's class? Like, they're already starting to look at next year. By the time they finish, like, by the time all the scouts leave their scouting, whatever, they'll start already looking into next year already. That's kind of how I look at it. I mean, you guys got, you got Julian Sayin coming out, you got Dante Moore coming out, Arch Manning coming out, Jaden Mavea coming out, fucking some people like the North Stars
Sam Levitt from fucking LSU.
Sam Levitt. Fucking,
you'll probably have dude from Duke. Fucking, I mean,
Darren Metzler, Nico,
straight fucking killers.
Nico that just went over from Tennessee to UCLA.
The kid from Duke just, I think, went to fucking Miami. So fucking, they're gonna have some killers out there this year.
Yeah, that's facts. It's like 8 guys I've probably taken this next year's draft over fucking Mendoza.
Yeah, see, AB Span Brady did say he likes CJ Carr. He likes everything.
That's my man. That's my man. It's gonna be at least a year, if not 2.
Mac is in free agency. Put him on the other side of Max Crosby. Fuck, it'd kill it.
Oh, Jesus Christ! And then have Reese behind him. Good luck.
If I wanted to get a cheaper signing, I'd probably Leonard Floyd would be nice. A cheap DN just to pair up with Max.
I bet Khalil Mack would like to come back to Oakland, or excuse me, Vegas. Don't always be Oakland. I think he wouldn't. I think he would like that idea, just retiring here. It's where he started. One of my favorite memories at the game was Khalil Mack intercepting Cam, quarterback from Panthers, Cam Newton, and running it in for a touchdown. That was right in the end zone where I sit at. That was so fucking awesome. After Cam Newton was wiping his feet off in our black hole end zone, Khalil Mack did that to him. Pick 6. I love Khalil Mack.
I have a Rush jersey of Khalil Mack. So my birthday is exactly the day that he got traded. And the crazy thing is, one of my ex bought me that jersey in August, and he got traded on September 1st. Like 2 days before he got traded, she bought me it. That jersey is like almost $200 worth. And I still have it to today.
You have the same luck I do. The first 2 jerseys I bought first one was Greg Baker, gone the next year.
Yeah.
So then I like, linebacker's my favorite position to watch. So then I got Eric Barton. Guess what happened next year? Gone. And then all the guys I tailgated with, everybody that I tailgated with in Oakland, they're like, you are not allowed to buy any more current Raider players' jerseys.
And then right now I got a black Devontae Adams. I think I got it in 23. So 3 years ago I got the jersey, and I still have it.
God, my mom bought me a Randy Moss. She's a Denver fan, or was a Denver fan. But she bought me. She thought she was so sweet. She bought me a because she heard about Randy Moss being with the Raiders and how big of a player he was. So she bought me a Randy Moss jersey, and I'm like, I couldn't have it in my house. I couldn't have it in my house. I kept it for like 2 or 3 years in the closet. And I said, I can't have this in my house, man. And so I took it. I actually
got to meet Randy Moss in person.
Oh, really?
During the off season, yeah, cool ass dude, like chill dude.
That's cool.
Chilled in person, yeah. And then I got to meet Rick Jennings. I got an autograph from him.
Mm-hmm.
Rick Jennings.
Cool.
And I got to meet
players. It's always been fun meeting players and shit.
And then my all-time favorite, and I'm so happy I have this autograph, is Mr. Willie Brown. I'm a big fan of Willie Brown.
Wow. Old man Willie.
My all-time favorite is because of Mother's Day, and I lost my mom 4 years ago to this month. She died January 10th of 22. So 4 years ago. So like that means a lot to me. Like with how he would say Mother's Day and stuff, and like that's how I caught on too. But fucking a hell of a player, and fucking Charles Woodson. This is a true story too. Charles Woodson would fall asleep in the back with them. They would be both asleep during film time, study time. They didn't need to freaking watch film or nothing. He used to get okayed by Willie to sleep in there. And that story is from Stuart Schwager, ex-safety.
Schwager, too. That was a great player. 31, right? Number 31. Schwager. 30. I'm sorry.
Yep.
I loved him. But you know the cool thing that you mentioned about Willie Brown always saying that it's really cool that the Raiders or whoever's doing the first one of the picks.
The second. It was the second.
What I was saying was the Raiders are carrying on that tradition that Willie Brown started.
Yeah.
On one of the picks, and I think that's cool. And they always bring up his name. His name will always live in that because they say you die twice. When you die, and then when nobody else ever speaks your name again. So his name will always be spoken. So he'll never die.
Yeah, never. And then plus that he would always bring up Mrs. Carroll. But then he was like, but we won't get into her age though, Mrs. Carroll. He would always bring up her,
right,
and his mother too a lot. Look, it's almost 12 o'clock.
Oh my God, you gonna turn into a pumpkin?
I'm getting tired. Last night I stayed up till like 2 something, but shit, sometimes I can't sleep, so I stay up.
Oh my God.
And you know why I like Notre Dame College too?
Oh, we get along on that one. I love Notre Dame.
It's because it's a Catholic school, and I was brought up a Catholic.
I'm not religious. I'm Irish.
Yeah.
So me and my dad used to always watch Notre Dame games and always watch Raider games. So I became a.
I remember when Brady Quinn was playing there.
Who? Brady Quinn?
Yeah.
Oh shit, man! That wasn't that long ago, man.
Shit, man! I'm barely gonna be 32 in September, so yeah.
I know, man. I forget how old I am sometimes, man. And people make comments like that, like way back when Brady. Oh God, I'm old.
Yeah,
I'm old.
And my mom's stepdad was in the Air Force. He served 21 years. He was like he retired after 21 years. He was the cook.
Yeah.
In the Air Force.
I actually remember Joe Montana in Notre Dame. That's how old I am. I swear to God,
back
man.
in the day.
That's how old I am. God damn, I'm old.
Because my step grandpa hated the Manning brothers. He loved Tom Brady though and Belichick. He hated the Manning brothers. Where did Dustin go off to?
I think he was talking to his woman, his wife.
Oh.
I heard a woman's voice somewhere.
Oh yeah, it must have been his wife.
Yeah, it wasn't his kids. You could tell that. Yeah, I'm getting to know their voices.
No, man, shit, I've been knowing Dustin 4 years, 5 years, maybe 6, somewhere in there. I've known him for a while.
I think somebody's in the chat talking about my age. I gotta get my glasses out so I can read the chat.
Oh, where's Kenna? Kenna left the chat early tonight, I noticed.
Yeah. No, Mike. Doesn't look old. Yeah, I do look old, Ghost Rider, but thank you. Thanks for trying to cheer me up. No, I don't care, man. I earned every one of these gray hairs. I earned every one of these wrinkles. I earned them. That's what you say when you get old.
But regardless, Tom Brady still has more Super Bowls than Eli.
He's got more Super Bowls than anybody.
Yep. And plus that he will be in Santa Clara because he's gonna get that damn airplane and fucking throw Kubiak in that bitch and tell him let's go to Las Vegas now.
Oh, just take him straight from just take him just out of the locker room. Go straight in. We got your plane sitting here waiting for you.
Yep. I came to see you. I came to watch you coach your last game in Seattle, so you could bring that over to Las Vegas.
Yeah, speaking of Brady though, man, he just didn't do well in the NFL. He got a decent broadcasting career though.
What happened?
Brady didn't do very well in the NFL. Yeah, and also Leonard this year is not doing all that great. I kind of saw that
Oh
because
yeah,
he was basically a running quarterback at Notre Dame. So Riley Leonard. So
yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
Mike. Another
Yeah.
reason why it makes sense to trade down this draft is you got a bunch of wide receiver
Didn't he
ones
get-
coming out next year too in the draft. So if we only had to trade up, like say we ended up with 4 first-round
Hey,
picks,
isn't that Free or what's his name? Freeman or something? The wide receiver or what's his name?
which one?
Fisher, isn't it? Or it starts with an F. His last name for Notre Dame. The wide receiver.
You talking about Malachi Fields?
Yeah, Fields. Yep.
He's like 6'4", 6'5", something like that. Yeah, he's badass. I think he'll probably go in the second, third, maybe third round, second round probably, maybe. I'd like to have
I'll
him.
take
He's
him.
a badass.
I'll
He's a
take him.
badass, man. He's like his hands are like magnets to leather. I swear to God, man. If it touches his hand, he's touching it.
So NCAA team got in trouble trying to poach a player from Fresno State, and they got caught up trying to get him. And the kid wasn't even in the transfer portal either. They were trying to take him from Fresno State.
What was it? A kidnapping?
No, like to get him onto his team, but you can't do that if they're not, and if they didn't get into the transfer portal. I forget what team it was. Yeah, but I seen that on Twitter. That I was like, what the heck? And Shane, I'm not even that far from Fresno State. I could have went to some games this year, but I didn't. But this coming year, I want to go.
Martinez, I hope so, brother. I hope so, brother.
What did Martinez say?
I take it he's about my age, so at least we've got to see some. He said, Stacktown, you and I are gonna see a Raider Lombardi reboot. Or
I know my dad got to see. My father got to see all 3 Lombardi trophies. My dad's barely gonna be 60 this year. My dad got to see all 3 Lombardis.
Yeah, I've got to see them all too. I was 13 when we won our first one. 13 in '76.
Yeah, that was with Rick Jennings when he returned the punt, didn't he?
I don't remember
I think he was the punt returner and played wide receiver, but usually was just on punt return.
You're talking about Tim Brown. That was way later.
No. Rick Jennings was the kick or punt returner.
I don't think there's any punt returns or kick returns in the '76 Super Bowl. I may be mistaken. I
Rick
apologize if I
Jennings.
am. Well, I'll look it up, man, because you're probably right. I don't remember. But another thing when you get old, you forget things. I'm gonna blame
Yeah, it
everything on
says
my
right
age.
here.
I'll be like Geno Smith. I'm saying blame it on my age. Just blame it on my age.
So this is right here. Rick Jennings was primarily a return man. The Raiders selected him in the 11th round of the 1976 NFL Draft. He played in 13 games and returned six punts for 59 yards.
Yeah, I'm not saying
Uh,
he wasn't on the team. What I'm saying is, and it says right here, no, the Oakland Raiders did not score on a punt return or kickoff return in Super Bowl 11 and 77. No, they didn't. I was pretty sure they didn't. Yeah.
oh yeah, but like he was mostly a wide receiver. He was a receiver on the team.
Jennings was. I don't even think if you're pulling straight out, what year did Jennings play for the Oakland Raiders? It wasn't even during that time.
1976. He was
He
drafted in
he joined the team on you talking about Rashad Jennings?
no Rick Jennings. This
Oh,
guy's
Rick Jennings. Oh,
this
okay.
guy's 72 years
Rick
old.
Jennings, Oakland Raiders. My bad. I thought you were talking about Rashad. I was gonna say, wait a minute. No, no, no. That was way later.
And plus, he's a member of Sacramento con- uh, City Council. He's from District 7
I
in
don't know. I don't
Sacramento.
follow. I don't follow politics.
Yeah.
Uh, I can't. Yep. He was selected him in the 11th round. This is when we had a shitload of rounds.
Yeah,
76.
that's crazy.
In the 11th round in 19. Yeah, but they didn't take like a half an hour between votes back then either, though.
Fuck, they're going so quick.
Oh yeah, it was just bam. It's kind of like the late rounds nowadays. It's just one after another. It's funny. I forgot about Rick Cheney's. That was a cool one. But
Yeah,
no, there was no punt returns or kick returns in the Super Bowl though.
and man, it's already Saturday. We should find something in 12 hours from now. Should know
I hope
something around
hope
noon.
so. I hope something leaks out. I know they're not going to make the statement, but I hope something leaks out.
Do you reckon it's going to come out over the weekend, or we have to wait till Monday?
I'm
I
not be
don't
surprised
know,
if it's
man.
Monday. I think it's going to be Monday. I think shit's going to leak out, but what's true and what's not true, there's definitely going to be shit leaking out, but or rumors, I should say. But I think we should know.
Rumor. Somebody's gonna say something, and yeah.
Oh yeah,
And plus that, with the new report, they don't even have Arizona in the conversation anymore.
that's
They're not
done.
even there.
It's going to be
Nope.
us in Seattle.
Even when
Yeah.
they were still in it, they weren't in it. I mean,
Yep, they're
honestly.
not even in it. And I'm surprised that they haven't even hired their head coach yet. How are they waiting for?
I heard they're going to take Mike LaFleur. That's what I've been hearing lately. Not sure if that's true or not.
And did you guys hear that Ron Rivera was in a meeting for 7 hours with them? The other day he was with them for 7 hours.
I didn't
That's
know it was
crazy.
7 hours, but I knew he interviewed with him. Yeah,
Yeah, but for 7 hours?
I'm sure those interviews ain't short, man. I mean, normally I'm sure they're at least several hours. I have no idea. Talking out my ass. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know how long the meetings are.
I mean, they had Davis Webb overnight, so I mean, and that didn't work out.
Ozzy, what time is it right now?
For me, it's about 6:30 at night on Saturday.
Shit, you're gonna have to wait till Sunday?
Yeah, pretty much. But the more I'm thinking about it, man, it probably is Kubiak. But not just that, what we were talking about before. I think it makes more sense to trade down this year. I mean, if we just look at this year's draft class compared to next year's draft class, this year is like heavy on defense. Next year, you got a like fucking 10 fucking quarterbacks and like 10 fucking receivers that we can take next year.
I think Kubiak's gonna go with the veteran quarterback, to be honest.
Well, that's what I think. So that's why it makes sense to trade the pick, get ABL Reese and whoever else this year. And then next year is when you go and get your rookie quarterback and your rookie wide receiver, one for the future. Because, I mean, if I'm looking at some of the names on the board next year, like the 2027 draft for the wide receiver as well, there's just so many fucking names on there. Like, yeah, I'll just read some of them out. So, because I already said the quarterbacks earlier, right? So you got Jeremiah Smith, Nick Marsh, TJ Moore, Cam Coleman, Ryan Williams, Mike Matthews, that's the Tennessee one. Ian Strong from whatever calls it, SC. Then you got fucking Nick Harbour. Like, there's just so many receivers next year. It's like 10 of them that are probably like first, second round talent. Depends how they do this upcoming season, obviously, whether they'll drop down. But right now, they're probably ranked within the first 2 rounds. And there's like 10 of them coming out next year. And then some other receivers will probably go from being backups and being starters this year. Will probably move up the board as well. So I'd go defense. I'd trade down, go defense this year. Get Avior Reese. Get free agent offensive players like offensive line and shit like that through free agency. Then draft defense, man. Draft fucking Reese, draft DTs, draft fucking linebackers, corners, safeties. There's hella defensive players in this draft through the first four rounds. So the first 4 rounds, I'd probably focus on defense in the draft, to be honest, and then build the offense through the free agent market, and then focus on the offense in the draft in 27, because the top end of the draft in 27 is going to be offensive heavy, I reckon. But we'll see. Time will tell. It's just quarterback and wide receiver one are like primary fucking positions in the draft. So you've got like 10 quarterbacks and like 10 fucking receivers coming out next year that are probably like going in somewhere in the first round or early second round. So that's a hell of a talent of offense to come out next year. But yeah, that's me. If I was doing it, that's how I'd look at it as a GM. Build the offensive line through free agency. Get a veteran veteran quarterback, like Dustin was saying, like, get Mac Jones or some shit this year. And then draft defense, and then next year go look at building your offense even more through the draft next year. So you probably had Mac Jones or someone like that for like 2 years, and then in the third year, whatever quarterback you draft in 27 is probably the one that will take over for him in 28 or 27, whatever.
Yeah, the thing about this year, what this year's heavy in is defensive line positions.
Oh, fuck yeah, I agree, man. Defensive tackles and defensive ends this year is crazy amount.
It's ridiculous. There's probably going to be obviously and I was going to say and linebackers too, but I think I'm guessing probably they're saying, well, I'm not guessing, they're saying that probably could be like 12, 15 defensive linemen going in the first round.
Yeah, I don't know about 12, but
Or
maybe 10.
defensive linemen and linebackers. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. If you're saying linebackers as well, then yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Because there are teams that need linebacking help. So, yeah, one of them. See, I wouldn't even be mad if we got like an Avery or Reese, and then depending how he does at the combine and shit, because that's when the draft stock will change, is that Jacob Rodriguez from Texas Tech. I'm going to keep saying it. To me, he's one of the best coverage linebackers in the draft.
What round do you think he'll go in? You think that's another first round, top first?
Well, some people are saying first round, some people are saying second round, but I think it's going to come down to how he does.
So later first round. First round then, or
probably, yeah. Okay. We'll have to see. But his draft stock could go up depending how he looks. I think he's going to the Senior Bowl. I'll have to see. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck what Arbel Reese does in the combine, man, and unless he fucking tears an ACL or Achilles or something. His stock is not going to go down to me because underwear Olympics.
No, I think
we've seen it on the field, man. We've seen it on the field. We don't. I mean, all the other shit's just if you're trying to.
They've had the Senior Bowl, haven't they?
Huh?
When's the Senior Bowl?
Tomorrow or today, actually. It's Saturday at 11:30 our time, my time. But that's
right. Yeah, that's what I've been waiting for. So I think that's going to dictate more about Jacob Rodriguez where he goes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's another player I would like to have.
It'll be over for you, Ozzy, if it's 11:30 for us.
Yeah.
In the morning.
You missed it. You missed it.
Yeah, I must have missed it. I have to watch the replay. In the future, man.
What time is it when it's 11 over on the West Coast? What time is it over there, Ozzy, for you?
Well, just to give you an idea, it's 6:40 right now, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, you missed it, dude. It was at 11:30. It was at 11:30 this. It was at 11:30 this morning.
I think it's about 50, I think I'm 15 hours ahead or something with the West Coast. I think it's something like that.
Oh shit! You're gonna have to wake up early to it.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be like, for me, it's gonna be like Sunday morning or something when it's on.
Yeah, it's just a little after midnight on the West Coast.
Yep, 11 minutes at midnight for us.
Yeah, so for me, it's probably gonna be like 5 or 6 a.m. or something ridiculous on Sunday.
Some ridiculous times. Yeah. It's tough being a Raider fan in Australia, man.
It can be.
I know. I know. One of these days you gotta come visit in the U.S.
Hey, I've already asked Afakashi this. I want to ask your opinion. I never asked you. What is the deal in Australia with the excitement of Lockie Tossie being on a professional football team? Are they starting to see? Do you start to see more Raider gear? In other words, you start to see some, support for the Raiders because Lockie Tossie's on there. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, that's right. To be honest, I haven't noticed it too much. I mean, I'm in Adelaide, which is like South Australia. And some people, they just wear Raider stuff just because it looks cool. You know what I mean? So,
right.
Yeah. So sometimes it's hard to say whether it's.
So you've not noticed any, buzz or anything like that?
Oh, I think there was when he first came out there, like last year. There was some news about it, like about him joining the Raiders and all that, like going from rugby to NFL and stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's died down a bit now, though. But I think
you got to get the gears going. Then it's up to you, man. You got to get them going.
It's up to him to get on the field. If it was up to me, he probably would have played this year.
I know. Didn't he switch positions too? Now he's on the O-line.
Yeah, they had him at DT when they brought him in, and then they switched him to offensive line.
Yeah, that was like before the season even started. Which I was disappointed because I wanted to start on the D line because defense is easier to learn than O line. It takes less time, and I think he would have had a better. And plus, defensive line they rotate. You don't rotate the offensive line.
I have a question for you guys.
Let me finish. Can I finish? You don't rotate on the offensive line. You rotate on the defensive line. I thought he would have had a better chance of getting some playing time at the defense. So I was kind of surprised when they moved him from defense to offense, but they must have saw something. I mean, how long is it going to take a defender to get around that son of a bitch? I mean, Jesus Christ.
Well, not just that.
Yeah,
I think
he'll catch them in their solar system.
Yeah, not just that. I think he'd be pretty good at D tackle when you're hitting somebody because they can hit. Rugby players can hit pretty hard.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Nose guard, perfect nose guard.
Yeah,
but not the one.
Because his size and his build and his strength, he probably would have been a good nose tackle or some shit.
So
I'm done. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Aaron.
So my question will be, you know how Seattle uses their tight end ban or their starting tight end at quarterback, like on 4th and 1? Who would you think he would use on 4th and 1 for us?
Can you repeat? I missed the first part of that question.
So Seattle on 4th and 1, they don't put Sam Darnold out there to do the quarterback sneak. They put AJ, their tight end. I think he was a rookie or second-year player.
I think
he's their starting. Who would you put out there? Brock Bowers,
JJ Pegues,
Michael Mayer.
Not fuck that. I'll put JJ Pegues out there because he actually did that.
No, but I don't know if he'll run that though because he uses a tight end. That's the question.
Well, I thought you were saying. I misunderstood your question. I thought you were saying since they use that over there, who do you think we would use over here? And then I didn't think of JJ Pegues, but I kind of like the idea. I know somebody else that would really like that idea because he's been screaming about it all year. But JJ Pegues, fuck yeah, why not, man? I agree with Ozzy on that one. JJ Pegues.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
Yeah, because he actually played some tight end in college. He was like a
fullback. He played fullback and at Ole Miss. He played fullback at Ole Miss too. Like would be the.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. He's already kind of done that kind of trick play stuff before, so he'd probably be the best at doing it on the team right now.
Hey, how about Lockie Tossie? How about Lockie Tossie?
He wouldn't have the. I don't think he'd have the practice at doing it. I mean, it'd be pretty hard to stop him on the 1 yard line, though. I've got to admit.
Can you imagine? Okay, this is the ball. You run that way. Don't let anybody stop you.
Yeah, not to mention the way they play rugby. It's like the idea is just to run forward anyway. Like that's the whole point.
Exactly. You're doing a scrum here with a head start. So.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much all it is. It's just a scrum with a head start.
Who would you put there, Aaron? In that position?
I would actually go with if Fernando was our quarterback, I would use him. Because Sam Darnold isn't that big of a player. I think that's why they use the tight end for that play. But my other option would be Michael Mayer at that position.
Well, Donald is 6'3", 225, which is pretty average quarterback size. That's as big as Herbert, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he's the same. He's tall as Josh Allen, Fernando is. And weighs the same as Patrick Mahomes.
Well, isn't Fernando fucking 6'5", 225 or something like that?
Yeah.
Well, with that, what they're dubbing the Superman touchdown, everybody's thinking, he's the first and 4th and 1 guy or 3rd and 1 guy or whatever. But he is tough, man. I gotta give him that. That's one. He's smart. I'm gonna say, he's book smart. I know that. But He is tough. There's no doubt about it. He is tough.
Oh yeah, did you guys hear that freaking Booger bench shoe? I call him bench shoe. That supposedly he didn't tear his ACL. It was just badly sprung or something. They said.
I didn't know his knee was even hurt. I don't follow him.
That's why he didn't play against us, because they put him on IR. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes is 6'2", 225, so Fernando's 3 inches taller than him. But they weigh the same amount.
That's cool.
Yep.
Mahomes ain't no 6'6".
Who?
Somebody said, "Who's Raiders?" I can't remember Raider Nation's real name. What's Raider Nation's real name again? What do we call him?
No, Patrick Mahomes isn't 6'6".
No, no, there's no way he's 6'6".
There's no
I'm gonna
way.
look it up. But I know he's not 6'6".
I just looked up Patrick Mahomes. He's 6'2", 225.
Yeah,
You
like
just
I
looked
said,
it up.
him.
You just
I'm
looked
pretty
it up
sure
on
him,
Facebook.
Herbert, and all that around the same height. Let me check. Pretty much average quarterback height and size. I think he's thinking of Justin Herbert, because I said him earlier. Justin Herbert's 6'6".
Yeah, Justin Herbert's huge. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but that fool flips like he chokes.
I think he might have meant Herbert, because before I was comparing Herbert to Mendoza and Sam Donald, and that, saying they're all roughly the same build. Like even Herbert's only 236. He's a couple inches taller, but he's still only 236 in weight, so the weight's similar. Only about 10 pounds difference.
I want to see how. I think Josh Allen. I'm gonna look up Josh Allen.
So I think what happened is, I think Raider Nation 510 probably got mixed up with Mahomes and Herbert. Herbert 6'6". And like 235, 236 pounds.
Oh, actually, Josh Allen's a little bit bigger, but the same height too. He's 6'5", 237 is Josh Allen.
I didn't know Josh Allen was that tall. I mean, I knew he was big quarterback. I didn't know he was that tall.
Yeah, nah, he's just down the road from me where he went to school. Fireball's just down the street from me. Yeah, nah. The company that I work for, we spray his parents' fields, their crops.
You guys got a crop duster or plane? How fucking cool is that?
Yeah. I used to work for the company, but I'm out on medical leave with the injury.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You guys do you have one of those biplanes that dusted the crops?
We have 5 airplanes.
5 air.
Yeah.
I seen they got helicopters doing that shit now too.
We have 2 helicopters too.
Oh, nice.
We have like 3 different crews, but they're missing me, so they must have got somebody in there for me right now. But they keep on asking me, "Oh, when you gonna come back? When you're gonna come back?" I don't know. I can't go right now. Man, I have to wake up early in the mornings, and then we would work night shifts too during the summer. We would switch to nights for like 3 months.
That's nuts doing that fucking kind of work. You know, flying those planes and those helicopters that low at night. That's fucking nuts.
one of our pilots fucking fucked up a light pole. He hit the line.
Well, no shit, man. Do it during the day. I mean, Christ.
But the airplanes have lights, so we could see
Ooh.
still.
Didn't spot
But the
the
crazy thing
telephone
is,
pole. Apparently, didn't spot the telephone pole.
I wasn't working that night. I think I switched back to days, and like they told me about it, they had to come back, get a whole new, take a boom off one of their other airplanes, put it on, and then they had to go get another whole complete booms and stuff. Yeah, but nah. Now we do dry fertilizer too for like when it's about to rain. We do all day, like 13 hours.
Are you one of the pilots?
No. I'm a loader. Load chemicals, load the
so you load all the
airplane.
chemicals up then. Okay.
Mix chemicals, dangerous ass chemicals we mix.
Yeah.
And we
I
gotta
hope you have. I hope they train you in the respirators and shit like that. Do you have to wear that whole
we only
diving
use
suit
the
and everything?
respirators. We use respirators, and we're all the way covered up when we do sulfur. We do sulfur for nights. That's why we work nights, because you can't do it during the day. Your eyes will burn. So we do sulfur during the summer.
That's some crazy shit, man. Fuck
And
that.
we go from Churchill. That's where I live in Churchill. That's where our main yard. We go to Fireball. We go to Los Baños, to Merced, to Atwater, to Madera. We do it almost all the way into Fresno.
I'd have to think the money in that.
So
I have to think the money in that's pretty damn good.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna head off. Sorry, man. Didn't mean to
right.
I'm probably gonna head off now. My dog keeps hassling me for a walk.
All right, then stay safe. We'll talk to you tomorrow or later today.
Yeah, later today or tomorrow. I think it's later today for you guys. Tomorrow for me.
Yeah, it's later for us. Yeah, it'll be Sunday for you. All right, you stay safe out there, Ozzy. Nice always chatting with you. All right, bro. Hey, you know how I remember you is when you, Apocasi, and who was the other guy when you guys used to do it? You three?
Yes. Not sure, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's back in the day. That's been a while. Yeah. All right, then you have a good one, bro. Stay safe.
Stay safe.
Have a good evening, Ozzy.
You too, bro. You too. See you later, man.
Or good, yeah. I guess it's getting to the evening for him.
Yeah, nah, but shoot, man.
What's
head,
going on? What? What's that?
So my head boss is a Josh Allen fan.
Okay.
Buffalo. He's been to Buffalo games. Like he has his own personal airplane too. He flies from here to like he'll go to like Colorado, like to Denver, stop, get fuel, and then travel. Yeah.
Nice. I actually went to a game in Buffalo Raiders. That's one of my 3 away games was Buffalo. It was fun. It's a great place to go watch a game.
And
they're gonna have their new stadium.
My away games. Yeah, this coming year they're gonna open it.
Yeah, I was there.
And then Kansas City has to move.
Yeah, Kansas City's moving. What I was saying was, when I was there it was in 23, and they had the hole dug and shit, and they were just starting. They had the cranes out there and shit, but there was really nothing there to see yet. But yeah, so they did that pretty fucking quick, man, because it was nothing but basically a hole in the ground when I saw it. And that was just in 23, like early summer.
Damn, and
early summer 23.
Yeah, 3 years it's built already. That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I'm walking around the stadium and I'm like going, shit, this is way better than the Oakland Coliseum. What the fuck they building a new stadium for? They got urinals, they flush, they don't have plumbing problems, you ain't got water dripping on your head. They building a new stadium for.
I think they want all these stadiums to be dome stadiums and stuff.
I don't think their new stadium is domed, is it? Or is it?
I'm gonna look it up right now.
Yeah, look it up because I don't think it. Maybe it is.
Buffalo Bills new stadium. No, it's not.
Yeah, I thought they wanted to keep the elements coming because that's part of their advantage for, especially for teams from the South. You know,
Man.
yeah. All I know is the ticket holders and shit like that I was talking to when I was out there. I was asking about it because I just went through the same shit with them leaving Oakland going to Vegas. So when I found out they were season ticket holders, I would ask them like, how do you guys feel about this? The new stadium and stuff. You excited for it, or you pissed off, or what do you think? And to a T, every one of them, man, I can't afford. I will not be able to afford season tickets when that new stadium is built. They said there's just no way because they're blue collar fans. That's why I went there. That's why I went to Cleveland. Blue collar towns. That's the stadiums I visit is blue collar teams.
Yeah,
And
no, it's
but they were saying, yeah, that they were just pissed off because they were saying, and that stadium was only across the street. I mean, you fucking walk through the street to get to the old stadium or the stadium they're using now. The other stadium is on the other side of the street. It's that fucking close. But they're
oh
just
wow.
jacking up. It's not like a big move. It's not even across town, man. It's across the fucking street. It's, and it's not a main street either. It's just like a little 2-lane road. It's like a little road, a stadium type of road, like you get around the stadium with one of those type of roads. That's where it's at, right on the other side. But yeah, all of them were pissed off about it, man. They say we like our stadium, we like it. Yeah, I know, and I felt the same way in Oakland, man. The shithole that it was, man. I loved my stadium or Coliseum. My daughter still refuses to go to a game in Las Vegas. She was going to games since
Wow.
she was 4. She was going to games in the Black Hole in Oakland since she was 4. So she's pissed. She's more pissed than I am.
Yeah. How far does Kenna live from you?
Uh, about 12 miles, 10, 12 miles, 10, 15 miles, somewhere around there.
Oh shit.
Not that far.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's close. So is he back yet? Or I can't see.
No, I don't know where he went. Did he go to sleep?
I hear snoring.
I think this fool fell asleep.
He did.
Oh, fucking, I can't turn it off. He's gonna leave it on. Yo, Dustin!
Dustin!
Dustin, wake up!
Oh my God! I hope he's okay, man. I can't see him. Did he?
No, I
That's
can't
just
see him either.
shit.
I could just hear somebody snoring.
Okay, let's be quiet for a second. Okay. Well, that's Chad. That's fell asleep on us. We
Yeah,
know
I don't
you're.
know. We can't.
We know you're all going to give him hell next time he's on the show. Like, what's up, man? Falling asleep.
He just up and left us and went to
What's?
sleep.
I guess we're in charge now. Hey, what's up, Jason? How you doing, man?
What's up, Jason?
This is fucking funny.
And I can't turn off the live either. He's on
Yeah, I have
the
no
sleep.
control. I have no control over
We don't have no
his
control over
channel.
this shit.
We
He's
should
gonna wake
start
up
playing.
and this shit going fucking 7 hours. He's gonna have to edit this.
We could like put a porn movie on the TV and just start showing it. Fucking holy fuck him up. Well, he must try.
Oh. Dustin! Yo! All right, you guys all have a good night. I'm out of here myself. You guys, salute to the chat. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll catch you later tonight. We'll know more information about Klint Kubiak. You guys have a good one.